And we're live. What's up? This here. I'm writing. I'm writing this here. This is an impromptu stream on the demand of some people who wanted to hear from me. So here I am. It's Friday afternoon in Israel. It's currently 2:30 p.m. Almost 2:30 p.m. and we are here. Hopefully, we'll have more people joining us in the stream, and we can talk about anything. We can talk about recent happenings that are taking place in the watch community. Matt Devenish, hello. Good to see you. I haven't seen you for a long time. So the link is down if anybody wants to join. Again, we can talk about anything. We can talk about music. We can talk about anti-Semitism, the enabling of anti-Semitism, whatever you want. I'm down for it. Again, lots of nasty stuff going on. So I think we could talk about it because we can do a lot other than talking. This is what we do actually in the Archiverse. We talk. So yeah. What else? On which front? Okay, there are. Okay, I'll discuss it later in the stream if we go on and I don't end this now. But we have there are all kinds of developments and things that we can talk about, or I can tell you about. But generally, there has been certain how will I say it? I don't know how to call it. But let's say that I've said something in my last video, and apparently that thing that I said is being discredited for the reason of the one who discredited it is that according to them I am mentally ill. Okay, so I want to respond to that. I'm not going into what it says about you morally and about what it says about you that you're doing this, that you're bringing up my mental illness to discredit what I said. I'm not going to go into that. I think that this is something that is apparent naturally to anyone who has a pair of eyes and ears. But I will say that. Yes, I had mental issues. I had mental issues in 2021. It was very apparent on the streams as well when I joined the Archiverse. There are many causes to it. If you want, I can expand on it. But the gist of it is that I suffered from things which have to do with my circumstances of my life. I have been I have been through things in life and through my upbringing that what can I do? They brought me they triggered things that at the end made me depressed and also manic. So I was treated for this manic thing, and once you have a manic episode, a one manic episode, you are classified, you are categorized as bipolar. Now, it doesn't matter if you don't have any future, future episodes. One manic episode, and you're bipolar for life. It's called, in my case, it's called bipolar 2. Now, I had this episode. It was triggered by heavy use of cannabis, and I hospitalized myself. I received treatment, and the manic episode subsided. After a manic episode, in most cases, aware that it's not, that it doesn't happen, that depression comes, because there's a high and then there's a low. Now, bipolar people are treated with meds that are meant to balance them, and over the months in last year, I was slowly stabilized. So I was depressed, and now I am still struggling, but I'm feeling better. That is why you see me on the streams, why you see me on my channel, interacting, and whatever. Now, being bipolar, and again, as I said, bipolar is the moment you have a manic episode. Bipolar doesn't matter what. Doesn't matter if until the last of your last day you won't have a manic episode. You'll be polar. You'll be bipolar. Why? I don't know. Ask Ron the Shrink. But this is how it works. So the claim against me is that the things that I said, well, it wasn't in, that's not the words of who said that, but it is said that I am used, and that I am vulnerable, and I don't remember what else it. Listen, the things that I said in my video, I just saw what I saw when I had to say it. I didn't have anyone reach out to me and say, "Hey, make a video because you are this and that, and it will be." No, nobody said that to me. I did it because I felt that it's the right thing to do. It's the only thing I can do when I see such things. And I never made it personal about me, but it's not personal about me. It's about. I know it sounds dramatic, but it's about. Again, it's about humanity, because we're talking about things that we're talking about things that are, I'm sure that they are way over, they are way above all the drama in the watch community, YouTube, in the Archiverse. Okay, this is much about, this is, yet I am some kind of tool for who? Nobody ever asked me to do this video. It's fucking ridiculous that I even have to say it, but I'm saying it anyway, because my my judgment is being discredited because I have had mental issues in the past. But even when you have a manic episode, this is what's something that I heard, that when you have a manic episode, then yes, your judgment can be clouded. Actually, I can say that for sure, because my judgment uh, when I was manic. But when you are depressed, it doesn't affect your judgment. It doesn't affect your ability to tell between right and wrong. Okay? So these uh, these I don't know how to describe it. Claims, these attacks against me. They are they don't hold water. And they are saddening. They sadden me because they come from people who I appreciate or used to appreciate. But again, they're making it personal, and the only thing I can do is, you know, uh, inform you about this. I don't know, mental thing that they bring up, and again, champion this idea is that we need to fight hate and anti-Semitism. It's not about this channel against that channel. Okay, it's about much more than that. It's not about watches anymore. And I know that I hope that I won't, but I probably will be. And I was already attacked by people in the community who try to discredit me and try to downplay what I talked about. And I mean, that's okay. I mean, I don't imagine, I don't expect everybody to be moral about it. The world is filled with all kinds of different people. I know. I've met a few. The important thing is that we, on whatever side, again, this is not a channel versus channel thing, but I'm forced to say it because people are making it. They are making it a channel versus channel and politics and drama, but this is not about it. Okay, the important thing is anyone, whoever they support, whatever channel they like, is to, again, as I said, my words were mocked by some people, but I said the words denounce, condemn, speak against, talk against, don't support it. Okay? This is not a personal thing. Some people have made it a personal thing. Some people have reached out to me talking about apologies. And I'm not asking for an apology. Those who need to apologize, those who the apology should be, I mean, should be self-evident, should be to everyone, okay, to the watch community, uh, to Jewish people, to anyone who has been a victim of hate crimes, of racism. We're talking about we're talking about rhetoric that was used by the Nazis. It's not a thing. It's not a thing that should be taken lightly. Okay, um, because as I said, words can kill. But you know what? Another thing is that lack of words can also kill, because when people remain silent, when uh, other people who have influence, power, who have big crowds, utter these things, then we are giving it we are giving it free reign. And I mean, again, I don't even have to say this; it should be self-evident. But I'm saying it anyway. I won't stay silent about this. If you want to continue the personal attacks against me, go ahead. But this one changed the fact that as long as you refuse to do the right thing and condemn these things, to educate about the Holocaust and hatred and anti-Semitism, to say we are sorry that this happened on our platform, then you're not on the right side of history. You want to call it, you want to say that I'm used by some watch YouTubers. Okay, it's not a good look, because it's really not the case. What motivates me is my personal family history, my upbringing, my people, the Jewish people. And you know, I'm an Israeli. I'm Israeli. I'm Jewish, but I'm also human. And as I said, the Holocaust is not. I mean, it is a Jewish thing, but it is not just a Jewish thing. It's something much more than that. This is what we must learn from the Holocaust, and this is what we must learn from other atrocities. Okay, I'm talking about the Holocaust because it relates to me and to my people and to my personal history, my family. Okay? My family were murdered by the Third Reich. But there are so many other cases we can talk about it, and I'm not gonna get into this because it will get just. Anyway, this is what I have to say on this matter. Thank you for listening to this. We have some chats here from Matt Devinish, Rolly Mania, hello, P. Lucas, good to see you. I agree with that. Thank you. Hello, my friend. Thank you, P. Lucas. I appreciate it. I really do. a discount. Robbie the Buff, good to see you. Dodger, hey man, good to see you. Hope you had fun in Berlin. Bad things happen when good people stay silent. Yeah, that's pretty much that's the message. That's what it is. And we have a lot of good people in the watch community. So much good people. Okay. Um, Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Hello, Saad. Good to see you. Good to see you. Lightball. Hello, my friend. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I know. I've seen that you have been active on this matter. Thank you, man. Thank you. Push G, hello, good to see you. Thank you for the warm words. Wow, it's a depressing subject. Well, it's not depressing, but it's kind of a downer. Yeah, it's yeah. What can I tell you? Listen, when I was 3 or 4 years old, my grandfather, God bless his soul, he had a birthday, and I drew I made a little drawing for him, like little kids do, draw stuff. So what did I draw to my grandfather? It was a gas chamber. Okay, it was a gas chamber. I'm laughing because it's sad, but what I'm trying to say is that there were no filters when I was growing up. So like the Holocaust was from when I started to grasp and understand things. I was hearing about this, you know. So I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't remember ever banning somebody in that name. So yeah, yeah. Hey, it's good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you. It's from I bought a Breitling Aerospace like 1 year ago and more, and I got the cap. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Zoso. Thank you very much for the super chat. $10. Stay strong. We support you, buddy. Plenty of people care. Thank you, my man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. It's important for people to speak up. And as I said again, it's nothing. It's not a YouTube channel wars thing. It's much more than that. Christian, good to see you, my friend. Christian, our friend from Vienna, beautiful Vienna. I called my uncle an Erbschleicher when I was 6 years old, not knowing what I'm talking about. All family was shocked. I don't know what is an Erbschleicher, so if you want Schleich, I think is. Can you tell us what it means? I don't know what it means. Melvox, hello, thank you for your support, and I've seen that you have also been active on my video comments, so I really appreciate. Everyone who have been in support of this, of this message, and i- I'm trying to get. I mean, maybe we understand, maybe we don't, but Jews, the feeling as a Jew in this world, as always, to be to be in a world where of indifference. Okay, and we have OC here, so let's let it on. IOC.
Good evening, Dis. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
Doing good. Hey, do you mind if I say a few things?
Of course, it's an open platform.
Yep. Feel free to interrupt at any time.
Okay.
First of all, the video that you made the other day, there's nothing in it with which I disagree, and I think it's admirable that you made it. And many of us, overwhelming majority of us, agree with everything that you said. Secondly, I don't think your reason for making the video was because you were used or manipulated. I don't think any issues that you've had in the past or with experiences that you've had or the things that you've gone through had anything to do with the reasons for making the video.
Okay.
The only other thing that I would add is that I don't think it's right, and I'm not accusing you of this, but what others have done is say that Tim's panelists, Tim's audience, and Tim's supporters are anti-Semitic. And because we're on a panel on a YouTube show talking about watches, or that we donate to Tim, or that we subscribe to a particular channel, that we're endorsing, condoning, and enabling anti-Semitism or rape or drug abuse or scamming people. And that's what's being said. And that's what's politicizing this whole thing. And so I'm not anti-Semitic. Humble Pine isn't anti-Semitic. Carolyn Martin isn't anti-Semitic. Buckley isn't anti-Semitic. And Brian isn't anti-Semitic. Daniel Katz isn't anti-Semitic. On any given night, the majority of the panel of all of us talking about watches were Jewish. So that's all I wanted to say. And I think there's nothing. I support what you said. Many of us acknowledge comments that are made. Let's be transparent. You haven't said the word Oshin. You've never said Oshin, but I'll say Oshin. Right?
Okay.
Just like people were calling me out because I never called out Stefano by name. I was more cryptic early on. Well, you were cryptic too, right? You didn't say Oshin. Well, I'll say Oshin. He said a lot of statements. He said a lot of statements that can be construed as anti-Semitic. I'm saying that now, and a majority, overwhelming majority of the people who support Tim also believe that. Actually, let me take that back because I don't want to speak for anybody else. I'll speak for myself. Okay, so I'll say that I've noticed that many of the things that Oshina said over the months have been anti-Semitic. Does that mean that I support anti-Semitism, Dis?
I don't think so. I don't think his donors or whatever support anti-Semitism. I never said that. I oppose that.
I'm not saying that you said that. There are other people who are politicizing this issue, and they have a hate campaign against Tim. They want to destroy Tim's channel. And so they have said they are screenshotting anybody who makes a comment on Tim's channel, anybody who super chats Tim, and they are threatening them. And they are labeling them as anti-Semites, endorsers of drug abuse, and enablers of groping and sexual assault. Do you believe that's true? Do you believe that I'm one of those people?
That you enabled? No, I don't think so.
Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. And that's what's being said on the hate channels. Okay, they're spending hours and hours and hours talking about that. Now, I think what they're doing is a disservice because we should stay focused on your issue. If your issue is addressing the things that Oshin has said that are anti-Semitic, let's talk about those things in detail and talk about why they're anti-Semitic, right? Like you've been talking in generalities. If we wanted, we could go through the different clips and the different things that he said, and we could explain like why, as Jewish people, we find that offensive, or why they use stereotypes that are inaccurate. But when the other side just turns it into this toxic hate, and it's all about destroying Tim and destroying Jewish panel members and and destroying and threatening supporters who all they're doing is just watching a YouTube show, I think that crosses the line. That's all I wanted to say about that. If you disagree with anything that I've said, or you think I've mischaracterized anything that's going on, I'm happy to hear you out.
Listen, again, I want to say, I know you know this, but for anyone watching, I never accused anyone supporting Tim of being anti-Semitic. Of obviously not the Jewish panelists. I never said that. Okay, people can watch what they want. They can do what support whatever they want. Super chat. I don't have anything against that. My problem was with who you mentioned. You said I was cryptic. So yes, Oshin O'Malley, yes, the YouTuber. He's the person who said those vile things, anti-Semitic things. And my problem was that he was given a platform, and when he said those things, he wasn't silenced and he wasn't condemned, and that he continued to say such things freely on the platform of Tim. That's my problem. Okay,
that's a totally fair debate. That is a very fair debate to have.
Okay, you want to have a debate? Okay, you can have a debate. I don't feel like having a debate right now, but
no. When we're talking. But your position, I take it, is that if anybody says anything that is anti-Semitic, that it should be called out immediately, right then on site, and that everybody should just jump on that person and say, "Hey, what you just said is anti-Semitic."
Well, that should happen in a perfect world. Obviously, it doesn't always happen, but when somebody's spewing hate, yes, then I expect them to stand out. Okay, I'm not criticizing anyone who didn't say that on this panel. Okay, but yes, what you are saying, it should happen, but we do not live in a perfect world, so it doesn't happen.
I understand, and that's a fair position to have. I have a slightly different position. It doesn't make me anti-Semitic to have it. Okay.
No, of course not.
I believe when you have a guest on a show and they say something with which you disagree, you can call it out right then and there, or you can continue to have the conversation, let that person talk, and continue to say things that reveal his character and personality and beliefs. And then everybody on the panel and everybody in the audience can more accurately and more comprehensively see the motives and the rationale behind what was said. If Oshin says something that's in any way controversial or anti-Semitic, the chat recognizes it, and the panelists recognizes it right away. And the chat usually vocalizes it. There's no need for everybody on the panel to then jump and say, "Hey, what you just said is a slight inference towards that." The audience isn't dumb. They recognize that. Why not let him talk? Why not let him expose himself? Why not let him share his beliefs and his character? Not because we promote it, not because we agree with it, not because we condone it, but we believe that sunshine is the best disinfectant. If you say something with which you disagree, I'm not going to call you out right then and there. I might just let you continue to talk so I understand better why you believe that. And I may process it and talk about it with other people and discuss how we might deal with it. Or if we let that person continue to talk, not to promote it. Nobody agrees with any of those things that he said. So we're not creating a platform where we're trying. You think let me ask you a question, Des. Do you think any single member watching one of our YouTube channels listened to what Oshin said about I don't know 47th Street or whatever any of his comments that we might think is anti-Semitic and all believed it? You know what? Gosh, Jews are terrible people. I never thought about that until now. Do you think that any single person ever was all of a sudden converted into being anti-Semitic because something Oshin O'Malley said?
I'm sorry, Osi, I'm sorry, but with all due respect, you don't understand what my message. If this is what you just said, you don't understand my message. This is not about if people are actually moved by this. The people that watch those streams, it's more than that. Okay? We do not see eye to eye. Let's agree on that.
Yeah, I mean, we may not agree on the appropriate way to handle the way when someone's telling a long 30-minute story and something that they say within that story is something with which you disagree. I don't think it's the right thing to just interrupt them right then and there. So you and I disagree on it. But to call me anti-Semitic or to label the panelists anti-Semitic because we don't do that, or to label the supporters of the channel anti-Semitic, or to wrap it up into a hate campaign where you say everybody involved in this show supports rape and groping and anti-Semitism and scamming people. I'm the one who exposed Stefano. You think I support scammers? You think I support anti-Semitism? Just ridiculous. So that's the only thing I wanted to say. So I support everything you said in the video. I support you. And again, I don't think you were used. I don't think anything that was brought up about what you said. I don't disagree with anything that you said. I mean, you and I may have differences on how we deal with it, but that's about it.
Okay, I'll say again, things you said about rape and this and that. You should target this to other people who say it because it's not related to me.
No, but this is all being wrapped up. The people who are bringing up anti-Semitism, not you, but everybody else, they're bringing it up not because they care about us, not because they care about the Jewish people. They care about discrediting Tim and attacking Tim's channel, demonetizing Tim's channel, and destroying Tim's channel. And it doesn't matter what they say. They will attack the panelists who are Jewish. They will attack the supporters. They will attack and they've been threatening the financial supporters and calling them anti-Semitic. And I don't think that's right. That's all I wanted to say. Okay. Have a great evening, Des. Appreciate it.
Where you going, pal? Why are you leaving? Gee, I wonder why. The truth is that jerk off just came on here not to support you, but to defend Tim and his channel and his actions, which is wrong. It's got nothing to do with you. It's got nothing to do with the way you feel, and it's self-serving. So if you're guilty of nothing, what are you defending? What are you defending? If somebody super chats you $50 and you don't like what the person said in the super chat, and you dismiss them and you take down the $50 super chat, do they have a right to speak? Were you offended by the super chat and what was said in it? And we all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when Curly asked to boot Oshin O'Malley off of Tim's stream with a $50 super chat. And OC, you fucking hypocrite, you were so outraged, you threw him off the channel and you refunded him his money. So anyway, I'm not here to criticize OC. I just wanted to say that, kind of them actually, but I just wanted to say this. I understand what you're saying. Any normal human being would understand why you were offended. It makes perfect sense. There's no confusion here. And who gives a shit what other people think and what other people say? I'm only interested in your message because it's the only one that matters. I appreciate you. I understand what you're going through. I'm not interested in what other people want to defend. Go ahead, OC.
Mr. Zoso, what you just said was blatantly false. Okay,
what was false? Say it.
Okay.
Say what was false.
You accused. Are you accusing me of taking down a super chat?
Yes, you did. You yelled at Curly. You told him that he was wrong, that he shouldn't offend guests. Is that wrong? Did that not happen?
I never removed anybody's super chat. I never banned anybody.
Did that not happen?
No, it didn't happen. I didn't do that. No, I did not do that. I didn't do it. No.
You never told him that he insulted OC with
Mr.
the super
Zoso.
chat.
Mr. Zoso, you
Did it
accused
happen
me.
or not? Hey, OC, did it happen or not?
No, I did not do that. I did not do that. No, I did not. You accused me of removing.
Curly,
Mr. Zoso, you're talking over me. Let me know when you're done.
We don't take money for people who insult our guests.
Let me know when you're done.
That never happened. This is well documented. I'm asking you a question. You're avoiding it.
Let me know when you're done.
That never happened. Answer the question.
No, I did not do that. You accused me of doing that. You accused me of removing someone's super chat.
You.
And
yes,
you
I am accusing you.
I did not do that. Correct. I did not do that. That's a lie.
That's correct. I am accusing you. It's not a lie. It was published. It's obvious. It was done live. You can't deny it. You could say anything you want, but it happened in front of everybody's eyes.
No, what do you mean? Show me the clip. Show me the clip where I removed somebody's super chat. What does this have to do with this? What does this have to do with this and anti-Semitism?
There's 1,000 guys who do, and they would be happy to do.
Mr. Zoso, your biases are clear. Okay, you support Watch Nicholas and the hate.
Why am I biased?
Because this has nothing to do with this.
Did I say anything biased?
What you said is
my opinion. My opinion is not a biased.
Why do you keep interrupting? Then why do you keep interrupting?
You're telling me I'm biased. Why?
Why do you keep interrupting when I try to talk?
You have an agenda and it has nothing to do with this. The only agenda you have is protecting Tim. I don't have a problem with that. This is not the place for it.
My agenda is very clear.
It's unfair. You come off as sympathetic to the guy, and then you turn around and say, well, how can I just not support the guy? Because, nobody's going to turn anti-Semitic from what he said.
Let me know when someone has the freedom to talk, Mr. Zoso.
I don't need to let you know anything. You could talk anytime you want.
Listen, I came on the show to say 3 things and 3 things only, okay? Number 1, I support this message of anti-Semitism. Number 2, the people on Tim's show and his panelists and his supporters and his audience are not anti-Semitic. It's wrong to accuse them of that. And number 3, to threaten people and say you're going to take down a YouTube channel and you're going to take down, you're going to demonetize the channel because it's promoting and we are endorsing rape and anti-Semitism and groping and scamming. That crosses the line and it's wrong and we shouldn't stand for that. That's all I want to say. And don't accuse me. Don't accuse me.
What does that have to do with this and the way he feels? Nothing, right?
Because people are playing.
Let me ask you this.
Well, you asked me a question, but you won't let me answer.
I am. I'm gonna. It's rhetorical. I'm gonna ask you another one.
That's the great way to have a debate. Mr. Zoso, you are a hypocrite. You don't believe in free speech. You don't believe in free speech. You don't believe in free speech. You don't support.
You just want to go on a rant about free speech? So let me ask you this. If you don't support anti-Semitism, why is Oshin on the channel? And if you have no control, let me follow up. And if you have no control over the channel, why are you defending it?
See, here's the flaw in your argument. If
there is no flaw in the argument. There's an answer and there's a question.
You have a problem. Mr. Zoso, with all due respect, you have a problem listening. And you have a problem with interrupting.
No problem whatsoever.
Yes, I think you do.
I don't like it when somebody doesn't answer a question.
I don't think you have self-control. I think that's the problem.
You think I'm curly?
If you think you're like Curly, then
do you think I'm supporting him? Do you think I'm supporting Watch Nicholas?
I think you don't know how to have a logical debate because you keep interrupting.
Okay. Do you think that everyone who likes Watch Nicholas and is on his stream is an anti-Semite?
No.
Or do you think they just hate Tim? Do you think they just hate Tim? Do you think everybody just hates Tim?
I don't think everybody that watch Nicholas's show hates Tim. I think actually an overwhelming majority of them actually watch and enjoy Tim, but they're just on Watch Nicholas show to have a good laugh and enjoy the entertainment.
Sounds good. I agree with you. Now answer the question that I asked you.
Okay,
why do you feel the need to defend yourself? And why is
I-
Oshina O'Malley on the channel?
Okay, let me take the first question first. I'm defending
you,
myself because people called me and other Jewish panelists on the show and all Tim's supporters anti-Semitic and a lot of
Who?
other things. They said that we support and endorse and enable groping, rape, drug abuse, scamming, and anti-Semitism by supporting Tim,
Who did
by
that?
being on the panel,
Yeah,
and
who
by
did that?
Bear and Narc.
Who did?
Bear and Narc.
Oh, Bear and Narc? Okay.
Mhm.
So Narc. You're worried about
Bear-
what Narc thinks about
Bear
the
and
channel?
Narc. Bear and Narc. So let me ask you this: when
Do you know,
Bear and
you know how many things Narc
Mr.
has called
Zoso,
me personally?
Mr.
You
Zoso,
and
can I
me?
just can I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, you say that people should be condemned when they give Osheen O'Malley a platform to talk. Do you think the channels that support Narc and Bear and their pro-Nazi rhetoric and trying to threaten people and call them anti-Semites and rapists, you think those people should have a platform? Yes
I
or
can
no?
tell you this.
Yes
I
or no?
can tell you this.
Mr. Zoso, don't be a
tell you
hypocrite. Don't be
It's
Mr.
not a
Zoso.
yes
Don't be a
or no
hypocrite.
question.
Don't be a hypocrite.
I am
Yes or
gonna
no?
answer your
Should those people
question.
have a platform?
Are you going to be able to control yourself? I don't think you're able to control yourself.
Don't be a hypocrite, Mr.
it's not
Zoso.
a yes
Answer
or
the
no
question. Answer the
unless
question.
unless you're Narc, it's not a yes or no question. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I don't agree with what everyone says.
Oh, all of a sudden they're allowed to speak, but but they're allowed to
I
talk,
don't-
and you can
hey,
disagree with
buddy.
what they say.
You want me to answer the question, can you not control yourself?
Can
I
you
don't
have the
agree
same
with everyone. I don't
standard, the
agree-
same standard that you
I
accused
don't
Tim of?
agree with
You said
what
when
everyone
Osheen,
says.
you said
And you can
Osheen
let-
should
all right,
not be
I'll let
allowed
you
on the
finish.
show.
I'll let
said
you finish.
Osheen
And
should-
when you're done, you can let me talk.
All right,
Let
great.
me know
You-
when I can talk.
Yeah, I'll let you know. You said
Thank
Osheen should not be allowed on the show because of
No, I
what he
didn't.
says.
I never
He
said
should.
that.
You said he shouldn't have a platform.
I never
right?
said that. I
Did-
said you
didn't-
supported him.
I don't support him. What are you talking about?
Is he on your show?
Okay, are Narc and Bear on the other shows? Are they
What does
allowed
that
to
have
say the
do
things
with
that
your show? What does that
Should
have
they-
to do with your show?
should they have allowed? Should they be
I
allowed to
tried
have a
answer
platform?
that question, OC, but you wouldn't let me.
Should they
What
have
do
a
you
platform
mean?
to say the things that they do, accusing
I
others
tried
of
to
being?
answer the question, Oshin, but you wouldn't. I'm sorry, I called you Oshin by mistake. I tried to answer the question, and you wouldn't let me.
Okay, answer it.
You're out of control.
Answer it.
I don't agree. I don't agree with what everyone says.
Okay,
But that
great.
doesn't
I don't agree with
that
everything
doesn't mean
Osheen
I
says.
said it. Hold on. Can you let me finish? That doesn't mean that I said it, and that doesn't mean that I support it. Now, if I hear something that I don't like, I speak out against it, right? I would think that you would do the same. Could you let me
Agreed.
finish?
Agreed.
Okay. See, now we're making progress. I would think that you would be able to do the same.
So
You
let me
have
can I
that
ask you.
right. Now,
can I
can
ask
I
you-
answer the question, please? Can I finish? Or
course.
do you not want to have this answer? So, yes, okay? I think you have the right to come on to Dis's channel and support him. But I don't think that it's a good time, either one of us, to have this conversation because Dis has got a different, thing going on here than what we're talking about. You're talking about how, you don't like the fact that other channels are being nasty to Tim. And I get that. I understand you have a fight going on with Watch Nicholas and Archie and other channels, and you want to be
I support Archie 100%. He's
you want to be heard. I get that. You do that on Tim's channel, but you can't support. And I think you agree with me. You can't support the way Oshin acts. You can't.
all right. And
You can't. I'm not telling you to silence him. I'm not telling you not to have him on. Okay, but you can't. You can't do that. The guy is a horrific human being. He has nothing but hatred in his heart for people. He's not a good person. You and I think we agree with that.
okay.
Do you not agree with that?
I do not support any comments or anti-Semitic things that Osheen says.
We're talking about Oshin in general.
That's
Not
what I just
he
said.
says. him as a person in general. Do you think he's a good person?
I mean, overall, I don't like comments that he makes that are based on ethnicity or culture or religion, and I don't support anti-Semitic comments. Okay. Now let me ask you this: can I ask you a question, just real brief, because I have to go. I have an appointment. The next time Narc or Bear accuses Tim of anti-Semitism, or his panelists of anti-Semitism, or his supporters of anti-Semitism, or he says that they enable rape, or they enable scamming, or they enable grifting, or they enable anti-Semitism, will you jump on the panel and be as forceful? Narc or Bear, will you be as forceful as you are now against them?
I'm going to answer your question.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that.
Narc has been told many times to shut the fuck up, and things that he says.
Yet he's allowed to continue to come on. The same thing you're accusing Tim of doing.
There's a difference between Narc, okay, and O'Sheen. Narc is a fucking character making fun of almost anything and everything. All right, O'Sheen is speaking from his true self. Narc is not doing that. And I hope you would be able to tell the difference. Let me finish, please. You asked me a question I want to be able to answer.
Yeah, well, first of all, I appreciate the fact that you will stand up to that next time it comes in.
I've told him thousands of times. He's a fucking jerk-off, right? And he's funny. He knows what he's doing. He retracts everything he says.
Because it's a satire. It's okay. I get it.
You know that as well as I do. And now let's get to Bear.
When Bear screams at the top of his lungs, that's satire.
Somebody not very rarely screams at the top of his lungs unless he's talking to Curly. And this, I apologize because we're taking over your platform, and I don't mean to do that. So, but just to answer the second part of your question with Bear, from what I've seen with Bear, his issue is that you guys are putting a rat. Or planning on putting I don't watch every show, and I don't watch Tim's stream anymore, but I know this, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, and you could defend Tim. I don't have a problem with that. But from what I understand, one of your donors wanted to support putting a rat outside of Roman's business, and that was the issue. Are you familiar with that?
Can I ask you a question? When people put a rat outside of a restaurant to protest that they're not saying that I'm not accusing you of doing anything. Are they saying that the restaurant is anti-Semitic?
I don't know. Did that happen or not? I'm asking you because I don't watch.
No, we never did that.
So I need to ask you this. Okay, it's ridiculous. So no one said I'm going to pay for the rat to put outside of Roman's business.
Oh, wait a minute. When you're going to take a joke comment, and then you're going to do the same thing you're going to attribute that to everybody who's been subscribed and supporting and been on the panel.
To this person? Did you know what they were thinking when they made that comment?
Yes, I talked to Carol. I talked to her specifically. It was a joke.
Okay, so maybe somebody makes Bear aware of that, and he understands it better, right?
No,
but to answer
that's not what he said. He didn't. He was taught. He has been explicit.
To get back to the original question, my answer is yes to you. If somebody comes on and is filled with hate and speaks poorly of others, and they don't have a rational reason as to why, and they're being serious about it, and their intention is to speak, give disdain about a race or a person in general that they really don't even know, they've never even spoken to.
Listen, I have to go. I have to go. But I appreciate having the conversation with you. I support what you said 100%, Mr. Zoso. I'm looking forward to the next time Bear accuses Tim or his panelists or his audience of supporting and enabling anti-Semitism or rape or grifting or groping. That you will jump on and defend those who are being unfairly attacked.
I know you have to go, but I want to let you know that I remember when you accused Bear of having a fake Rolex, and I'm going to include you. I'm going to include you because you were on the panel, and you let whoever it was cut him off and not defend himself, even though he wasn't going to anyway, because he doesn't have anything to defend. And that was wrong, and you know it, right? You treated him like fucking garbage. You wouldn't respond to his accusers. Am I wrong?
He still hasn't responded, but that's beside the issue. You want to
You wouldn't let
equate.
him respond.
You want to
When
you
he
want to
came
equate.
on to respond, you
Wait a
wouldn't
minute.
let him.
Mr.
You called him names.
You want to
asked him
equate
why
having
he
a
wanted
super
to
clone
watch.
with attacking people's channel, calling them
You
racist,
accused-
calling them anti-Semitic?
It's a separate thing, right? So you want to accuse me of not jumping on and calling out atrocities of other people when they accused him.
It's funny.
It's the same.
It's the same thing. Yeah, the most important thing in the world is jumping on to defend owning super clones. But when it comes to attacking an entire,
No, it's not important.
they enable anti-Semitism and rape
give them the
and
right to speak
grifting.
when they have
That's
something
okay.
to say. Just like this is doing right now. He's giving people the right to speak.
So, Ossie, I know you have to go. One thing that I want to ask you: you had a stream which you deleted on the community 2 days ago, and you were talking about this whole thing, and sadly, you called those people who were offended by Ossie's remarks snowflakes. Can you comment on that?
No, that comment wasn't directed at people who defend, who attack Oshin. No.
No, not attack Oshin. People who were offended by his anti-Semitic remarks. I was very, very, very offended by that.
I don't believe I called people who were offended snowflakes. No, I believe there are people who are politicizing this, intentionally politicizing this because they want to destroy Tim's channel. It has nothing to do with anti-Semitism. They don't support us. They don't support Jewish people. I mean, let's be clear. When Bear attacked ER revealed to everybody what Bear Clooney's beliefs. Remember what Bear did to Higgins.
Here's the only thing
we know all about Bear. We know all about what Bear believes.
I want to make
the next time he says something, let's see everybody stand up against the anti-Semitism.
I admire you for defending Jewish people, right? You're doing a great job. You think you're doing a good job, OC? You think
I'm
you're doing
Jewish.
a good job with that?
Mr. Zoso,
What?
I'm Jewish. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay, OC. Are you doing a good job at defending them?
Yes, I am.
Is Oshin still welcome on your channel?
That has nothing. My channel? I don't have it. My YouTube channel has 2 subscribers.
No, the channel that you support, that you're partners with. Let's be honest. Is he welcome on your channel?
Is Narc welcome and is Bear welcome on your channels?
I don't have a channel, but of course they are.
Well,
If I
why would
had
they
a channel, yes, they'd be welcome on it. Yes.
Well, great. Well, I like
You're
the
going
double
to answer
standard.
the question or not, or you're going to ask me more questions? Is he welcome on your channel or not?
You're welcome. You're welcome. This
Thank
is
you.
welcome.
But
Anybody's
I'm
welcome.
not the
Anybody's
question.
welcome. Anybody's
Okay,
welcome.
so Oshin is still welcome on your channel.
Curly's welcome. Narc's
And
welcome.
let me ask you this then. Let me ask you
Anybody's
this.
welcome.
Will I be able to come on and speak to Oshin on Tim's channel?
What? Do it on your own show. Do it on your own channel.
All right.
Do it on somebody else's channel.
We're not going to do that. Hey, listen, you have a vested interest in keeping Tim protected, right? I don't have a problem with that. You have to protect who you need to protect.
I'm not
But you're
protecting
doing
anybody.
it-
I'm
doing
defending
it,
people like
without
I'm defending people like Carolyn Martin, Carson Chrono, Humble Pine.
You're
A lot
doing
of
it
these people were named by name.
No issue. You're doing it
people were-
without the moral compass. Let Carolyn Martin defend herself. Let Carson Chrono defend himself. Do you understand?
Yeah, but these people should not be unfairly threatened
Who
for
threatened?
supporting Tim. Yeah,
Who
they were
threatened
threatened. They
Carson
said we will
Chrono?
take screenshots of what you do and we will talk about you. We will shame you.
That's done every day in our community.
You don't support
know.
that, do you?
That's
support
done
that?
every day in our community. It's done with satire. This is a different issue.
Oh,
This is something
that's satire
really
suddenly.
anything
Now
to
that's
do.
satire. Everything that said that with which
Yes.
you disagree
This is really
is suddenly a
anything
joke
to
or
do.
satire.
This person is not satire. Mr. O'Malley is not satire. It's a different issue. You don't want to address that, and you don't want to admit it. He's had more than one issue with Jewish people.
So when Bear comes on and screams about going after Carolyn Martin, it's satire. It's a joke.
What does that have to do with O'Sheen? We wouldn't be having this conversation if O'Sheen didn't spew hate on Tim's channel. Now, look, I'm not holding you responsible for that, OC. I can't. That would be ridiculous. I'm not holding you responsible for that.
Other people are.
Understand? And I'm not, I can't speak. Unlike you, I cannot speak for Bear, and I cannot speak for Narc, and I cannot speak for Curly, and I cannot speak for Watch Nicholas. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to watch them. And I know the difference between somebody who has an agenda and someone who supports someone. All right? I don't understand why
do you think I support O'Sheen?
Allow O'Sheen to come on Tim's channel. I don't know why.
Why would anybody else allow Narc or Bear on their channels?
Got nothing to do with
It's
O'Sheen.
Exactly the same thing. Exactly. You want to say the things with which you disagree? Oh, well, those are just jokes and satire.
You're changing the subject. You're a Jew, O'Sheen. I'm sorry, I did it again. OC, you're a decent person, right? You're a Jew. You know O'Sheen is anti-Semitic. Why would you let him have a platform on your channel? Why? I know the answer. The answer is because he brings in a ton of subscribers to Tim's channel. But as a Jew, why would you do that? Don't support that. Don't. Forget about being a Jew. As a human being who knows right from wrong, don't support that animal. He's a disgusting human being. And he's
why do you say that I support things that he says? Why would you say that?
He's not Narc. He's not doing satire. I mean, Narc is afraid to show his camera. I don't give a fuck.
See, I think this is the issue. I do have to go. Listen, but when you say I and other people support everything O'Sheen says because we happen to be on the panel, I believe that's wrong, and I can't agree with that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, I'm addressing you in
particular. Take care.
All right. Have a fun. Okay. Appreciate the conversation. Support you 100%. Agree with everything you said. Nothing against you. And
if you want to support him, you won't let O'Sheen come on your channel and talk shit about him.
Stop talking about my channel. I'm a panelist. Okay.
We all know you're bigger. You're more than a panelist on that channel. We all know that.
The next time Archie has Bear on his panel, let's hear you call him out for having somebody on who's anti-Semitic and accuses people of supporting rapists and supporting grifters. Let's see you stand up and shout.
That's not going to help. That's not going to change. That's not going to change.
Exactly. All right. Have a good one, Mr.
Exactly
Good talking with you.
That's not going to change O'Sheen, and he's anti-Semitic.
All right. Take care. Just have a good one, man. Appreciate it. Shabbat.
Hi, Marcelo.
מה קורה?
All good. How are you?
What do you think, dude?
What do I think? I think that it's sad that it is being politicized and, it's turned into channel versus channel.
Has nothing to do with it, right?
No, it has nothing. It's above all of this. What can I say?
All right. It's fair. Listen, I'm sorry that you have to go through this, and I can see that you're in pain and it's bothering you, and I sympathize. Is the best I can put it. I sympathize with what you're going through, and sometimes it's better off not giving someone a platform. Just you do whatever you want, but sometimes you're better off not giving someone a platform for a different agenda.
Yes, okay, I appreciate that. I do believe, in hearing all the opinions and not silencing, but I appreciate that. Okay, thank you for everything you said, and thank you.
I appreciate you as well. You're a good man. Thank you, sir.
Have a great day, man.
You too.
היי, מרסלו. כן, מה נשמע?
בסדר, מה כל הסיפור הזה? מה כל הבלאגן הזה? על הוידאו שלך כאילו?
Yeah. Wait, I just have to read the super chats that I didn't read. We have a backpack dealer, $2. Shouldn't OC's argument be taken up with Washington and Curly? I think that it would be nice if they had a discussion, a discourse between them. I am okay. This one, Lightball, £5. Thank you. This would you be kind enough to read out my last two comments? Well, I'm sorry if it's already irrelevant because OC left, but Lightball said, OC, moving forward, can we all agree that all channel owners and admins should immediately call out racism and ban racist comments? Let's not go into channel wars. It's not the right time. All of us have to call out racism too as viewers. Thank you, Lightball. I agree with that. Everyone should mute this Tim, Archie, anyone. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a channel thing. That's what I want to say. Marcelo, thank you for being patient. How are you doing?
בסדר, I'm still in the shop. Still have some customers. So I'm going to talk slowly, and maybe I'm going to get out and maybe later come in, So you're going to see.
We have another guest.
What people?
I know. What's up?
It's hard. It's hard. There you go, Dis.
I'm okay. How are you?
How did it go?
I don't know. Wait, super chat. Magpie, £5. My small support for this in his channel. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. So what do you want to say, guys?
No, I cannot speak much because I still have customers here.
What?
לא, אני לא יכול לדבר יותר מדי, יש לי לקוחות במסעדה עדיין.
Okay. He has customers in his restaurant. Yeah. Well, you missed OC, no, he just left.
Just left. How did it go?
Hey, Mark.
I don't know, actually. I said I don't like the politicizing and making this channel versus channel thing because it's not, according to me. No.
Did he apologize?
Did
he apologize?
No.
No. So he did nothing wrong.
I can't hear you so well. But,
So why did he come on? Did he try to speak his narrative?
I mean, he was talking about all the channels that are criticizing Team's channel. He mentioned you and Bear. So yeah, I guess you can call it narrative.
Look, look. I could understand his perspective, but he is being attacked. He's been attacked on all fronts. And if I was in his position, if I was Tim, I wouldn't like it either. But the problem is a lot of it's self-inflicted. See, I know for a fact that Tim doesn't want any of this fucking drama. None of it. And he tells OC, don't start it. But OC can't help himself. He really can't help himself. The donors have said to OC, just don't feed him, don't give him oxygen. But he cannot help himself. That's the arrogance of the man. Do you understand? It's arrogance and hubris. I've mentioned that before. He thinks he's smarter than anyone else. He thinks that all this is going to bring viewers and subscribers to the channel. So what's happening is the damage is incremental. It's slowly damaging their brand, and donors are leaving. Yet Z-Man been marginalised and kicked out of WhatsApp because he donated to Watch Nicholas. Do you know that? This is a guy who's supposed to be a friend. So as soon as they found out he donated to Watch Nicholas, they kicked him out of WhatsApp. So they're applying loyalty test. And what
to
happened
Z-Man.
like this, to Z-Man.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Disgusting.
No,
kicked him out.
it's a bit. No, no. I have to say something. I think it's a bit more than that. Again, I cannot say much. And by
Marcelo,
the way,
Marcelo, I've got nothing against you. Marcelo, I've got nothing against you,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
let's cut the crap out. Don't fucking come in, say one thing, and run over and say something else. Be genuine for once. Right?
One second.
Now, like I said, I like you. You have it hard in Japan, but don't be a fucking rat.
That's right.
Do you understand what I'm
Don't be
saying?
right.
Don't be a rat. Just
Yeah.
be yourself and be genuine. Now, do you
Okay.
think what the OC is doing is right? Yes or no?
Excuse me.
Do you think what they're doing, calling Nico and Ryman a criminal, do you think that's right? Yes or no?
Wow. First of all, I don't want to be in,
No.
like in a court position.
No.
Yes or no.
I'm asking
You know,
you.
so
I'm asking you, and give me a yes or no answer.
One second, knock. I still have customer. 1 second. One second, knock. Yeah, mommy. What? Mommy, nani shano? Hot wine. Okay. Okay. So if she doesn't drink alcohol, make a kind of a orange juice or something. And for you, what do you want? Like red or white?
Hey, play. How you going, buddy?
Hmm?
Mr. Sozo, how are you?
Both of them tea? Okay. No problem. I mean, they both of them want tea, is okay? Daijoubu. Okay, take your tea.
Well,
Nani shita no? You need this glass? Cup. Hi. No,
By the
sorry.
way-
Just
by the way-
I'm a little bit here. Yeah.
Now, you got to
Yeah,
understand.
I could pull the camera on for you to see. Basically, I am still in the shop.
So, like I said,
No, it's not
I have,
like,
I have nothing against you. The problem I do have is
yeah.
you come on here, you say one thing, then you run over the other channel and say the opposite. So I want you to be yourself. Do you think it's right them calling Nico
One second. I'm still in the shop. I got a little bit early.
you want to come on later, maybe? Because
Yeah, I see.
you're working, man.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I
so we
can
talk
mute
later.
myself. I can mute
Huh?
myself if you guys
Okay,
want.
okay.
I can mute myself and I'm going to listen.
Okay. Yeah, what's up, Mark? Can I just read the super chat? Looking Glass, $2. Hi, this. Hope you're well. Thank you. It's all good. Thank you. Good to see you, man. Nice avatar. Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
I like Watcher says, no one cares about that. Now, I just want to see what he would say. I want a reference point to see where Marcelo stands. Do you understand what I'm saying? This. So let's see if he's being truthful to start off with. This is what the problem I have with Marcelo.
you're saying you want to know where Marcelo stands on this Ocean thing?
Yeah, like I said, it's like a lie detector. You ask a simple question: is your name Marcelo? We need a baseline. Now, let's see if he can tell the truth. Right? Look,
Mm-hmm.
this is your stream, by the way. Is this your stream? This?
Mm-hmm.
This is your stream.
It's my channel. It's my stream. Yes.
So I just want to see where Marcelo stands on certain things. So look, I can understand how I see things because they're getting attacked by JJ, Josh Nicholas, and Curly. Archie, not so much, and they're losing a lot of people. This.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people. A lot of the memberships are not being renewed. Big donors are withdrawing. If you look at their play board, they're making fuck all. So they're panicking.
Mm-hmm.
and this, and with anti-Semitism lately, you know, how are they going to spin that narrative? So I saw your video. That was a very sincere video. That, like I said in the email that I sent you, it's even in the chat, people saying they realised how ignorant they were, but they didn't realise how bad the Holocaust was. Some people are just ignorant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what did they say that you're mentally ill? Who said that?
Tim said that.
What did he say exactly?
He said that I'm mentally ill and I need help. I'm being used, and I'm vulnerable. Something like that. That's what he said, more or less. I explained this in the beginning because I was manic once, and then I was depressed and bipolar too.
Everyone has issues. Everyone has issues at certain times in life. Some are continuing. Now, for Tim, who clearly has some issues, to say that about you, first, that's disingenuous, right? And it shows what kind of asshole he is. Because his whole family thinks he needs therapy. You saw the video. I've actually got the video. And for him to say that about you, it's just disgusting.
It's disappointing on a personal level because, I was friends with Tim, so...
Yeah. Can you put me full screen, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. For real, watch people. I could troll. I could troll as good as. Hey, I've got a lot of shit. Watch Nicholas. You want to troll me? Try trolling me, buddy. I'm ready to go. Ready to go. Surprisingly, what people send me, the information they send me. So don't fucking push me.
Yeah, I hope you make me peace with Curly and Watch Nicholas.
I got no problem with Curly. I got no problem with Nicholas. But you know this is the problem I do have, right? If I find Watch Nicholas disingenuous also, so he won't state his opinion. Then he'll make snarky remarks about me. I try not to say anything about him. If he wants to go there, I'll fucking go there. And this will be my permanent. This will be my permanent avatar amongst others. So try trolling me, Watch Nicholas.
אני אראה אותך עוד מעט, אני פה עם בלגן החשרמוט שלך.
Bye. He's busy. Okay.
That's
sorry.
See, Backpack Dealer says this, you had the courage to get help. Tim doesn't.
Yeah, listen, I don't want to talk about other people's mental health. It's not my place.
No, he fucking started at this. He attacked you. So fuck him.
I don't want to comment on his mental health, man. I wish him health. No, I don't want to be Doc's report, start telling people this and that. Doc's report also said things about my mental health. It's not in my place. There are professionals who do that.
There's a lot of people who are on these streams. Lot of people, right? They have issues. And these streams become a distraction. That we've discussed this before. Right? It's distraction from things that, look, some people, when I had my mum, when I was looking after my mum, this helped me quite a bit. Like my mum here, I couldn't leave the house. These streams were a distraction, but also found that also hindrance also. It's like it take over your fucking life. I've seen the great improvement in you since back during the COVID days. And everyone's seen it. And the only way for them to attack you now is to attack what's happened in the past. So fuck them this. You haven't seen the improvement in you.
I'm heading Larry Smith, our friend here. Hey, Larry, how are you doing? Larry, you're on air. Nothing. You're muted. You're muted. Can't hear you.
This
Next one. Yeah.
it's 1:45, 12:45 a.m. here. I just want to say, come on and say hello. Just take care, buddy.
Thanks for logging on, man. And yeah, sleep well and try to, I don't know, patch up things so we'll all fight for the good cause and not for one against each other. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm happy to do that. I'm not a vindictive type.
I know. That's what I'm saying there.
I want peace.
Yeah. Okay, man. Bye. Good night. See ya.
Love you, buddy.
You too. Hey, Larry, I can't hear you, man. Okay. Magpie. I saw this on the Watch Nicholas stream. They showed a screenshot from Team's WhatsApp group, which I am a part of, but I didn't see it. Then I saw it on the group itself. I guess that after the stream I won't be on that group anymore. But he said that well, there. He was talking with Mathis. Mathis brought it up. But Mathis, by the way, is a good friend of mine and is a great guy.
Yeah, but I saw that on Watch Nicholas's stream a few hours ago. They showed the screenshots of that, what Tim wrote about you being mentally ill, and that evidently other members of the Watch community forced you to make that video, that you were manipulated, which is ridiculous. And I just came on because I wanted to tell you have my full support. And as you know, you and I have similar things that have happened to our families. Even though I'm Catholic, my mother survived Auschwitz, and I've run across this kind of crap my whole life, and you can't stand for it, because it never ends well. And you have to call it out, and if nobody calls it out, guess what? It happens again. And the attitude that I saw on the video clips that I listened to and watched, this blasé, well, he really didn't. There's equivocation, and people say, well, he really didn't mean it that way, or he doesn't understand. It's like, what the hell? This is like, I mean, you have to be really, really ignorant, or, well, it's not. You can't. I don't understand anyone who can stand on the sidelines and say, "Oh, okay, well, those things were said, but I really enjoy this stream, so I'll just keep listening to it. I'll keep supporting this channel or whatever." I mean, you have to recognize what the hell you're dealing with and deal with it. Mm-hmm. And you've got a super chat here, I guess.
Yeah, we did out. Thank you, Mr. GMT. 10 Aussie dollars. This hope you're doing well. Love you, brother. Stay sexy, my brother. Thank you, Mr. GMT. Always good to see you. You put a smile on my face. Have a great night, and thank you, man.
Yeah. So anyway, like I said, I came on to let everybody know I support you 100% because I do have an idea of what the heck you felt when that came on. When you heard that the initial, when the initial event happened. So it's just it's terrible. And of course the second thing. So are you doing okay though?
Oh yeah, I'm doing great. I'm receiving a lot of supportive messages from people, in all kinds of different channels, and I'm happy that people are bringing this up, championing this thing, which is, again, I think it's above channels, it's above politics, it's it's Nazism,
And for people who think that's gone, I personally witnessed And the first time in 1976 and the second time in 1987, I personally witnessed guys old enough to have been involved in World War II in Munich bars singing the Horst Wessel song. And for people who don't know, Horst Wessel was a martyr of the Reich. You know, he was killed during the beer hall putsch. So I actually heard Germans singing Nazi songs in public when Nazism has been outlawed in Germany since post-World War II. So these guys are still around, and the sentiment is still out there, and anything that happens to normalize it is not good.
Yeah, let me just read the super chat. Horst Wessel Lied is I think it was the official song of the Nazi party.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would bet a lot of money that half the guys who were singing it, because they were old enough at the time, had tattoos under their left arms too.
Lightball 10 pounds. This was trying his best to not bring in politics. His message was above politics. I'll take away your core message. It was very helpful and came from wisdom. Thank you, Lightball. Thank you. I appreciate what you said also about us viewers having to, fight, denounce racism, no matter who we like watching. Archie, Tim, Nico, whatever. So thank you for that. And knock $5 Aussie, trim your beard. Yeah, maybe it will happen soon. Thank you for the super chat. Wait, I want to address I Like Watches. Said, can we acknowledge that Oshin hasn't been on teams for a while? Yeah, I think he hasn't been for a few weeks. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take away from what we're talking about, but yes, he hasn't been there. Things not related to what we are talking about right now, at least for my knowledge. Yeah, Larry. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. No, read the chats. They're important.
No, it's okay. We have lots of chats. Yeah. So, So I was saying, just don't politicize it. It's not a channel versus channel. It's more than that.
When you're speaking, let's be clear about something. When you say let's not politicize it, you're talking about the inter-channel politics of the Archieverse.
Yes.
Yeah, because the Nazis were a political party. So I just wanted to be clear about that. Yeah. So yeah, I agree with you. It doesn't matter. Yeah, this is for if I can give you an example that it's pretty weak in comparison to what we're talking about, but like if I see a celebrity, if I hear a celebrity or watch a celebrity do something stupid, I have a tendency not to watch that person's movies, buy the products they represent, so on and so forth. And a lot of people will excuse a lot of behaviors by people they like on television or in the movies or entertainers. And so I think there's a lot of that going on these days too, where you have, somebody will say something really stupid or really more than stupid as what happened in this situation. And I hear a lot of people equivocating. Well, he really didn't mean it. He doesn't understand what he said. And no, I mean, it's like, and one thing I posted on Watch Nicholas when one of Watch Nicholas's streams when people were talking like that, in the chat, maybe it wasn't meant that way. Nobody apologized at the Nuremberg trials. Not one of those guys that they prosecuted at the Nuremberg trials apologized, and all of them were hanged except for two. Yeah. So,
Budapest and
I've never run across a Nazi who apologized for anything. Have you?
No, I didn't see Nazis apologize.
Yeah.
It was Rudolf and Spiel, right? Spiel.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, I mean, it's just you know, and I tell you, in my experience, you know, I've had weird, you know, throughout my whole life when people found when Germans found out that my mother, including our neighbors in Southern California, we moved in, uh, and when the neighbors found out my mother was a Catholic survivor of Auschwitz, they stopped being German and started being Austrian. They spent the war years working in Switzerland for the Red Cross. You know, so you know, at least you know, there's when you catch people, or when you know, I've run across people who are ashamed of their backgrounds, but you know, when I see people that try to make up excuses or equivocate or minimize this kind of behavior, it's really reprehensible. So, but anyway, so anything else happening in your life?
You know, no, not much.
Yeah. I was minding my own business, and I just I woke up before my alarm clock, and I saw you on my phone. I said, "No, I better jump on the stream here." Yeah, here with light bulb.
Yeah, light bulb, £5. Thank you very much, light bulb. Thank you, Larry. Your words are very appropriate and important. I second this message. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that too.
Yes. I'll drop the link if anybody else wants to join. I think we'll wrap this up soon, but if anybody wants to join, so. Have you seen all of the stream? You seen my conversation with OC?
No, I haven't seen. You have a OC came on your stream?
Yeah, it came on my stream. Yes.
I'll have to watch that.
Yeah, OC and then sorry, OC.
Yeah.
I'm calling him. Mr. also called him Moishin. Yeah, so the Narc. Yeah, so we had a few people. Marcelo and you, respectable guests.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm sorry. Are you saying that Oshin was on this stream before I joined?
No, OC was there.
Oh, not Oshin.
No,
yeah, I think Oshin went into hiding.
No, listen, Oshin contacted me, but not.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Incomunicado, because this is not about me. This is not about me.
No.
You know,
the idea that people have that you can apologize for something like this is kind of it's out there, you know.
Yeah, I think it's a case of you have to do actual things to show that.
Yeah.
Words are not enough in this case.
Yeah. So, excuse me.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, how are the comments looking here? Oh yeah, Ocean was in Watch Nicholas' comments. I saw that, and
no, I don't like that new Seiko GMT. If the one you're talking about is the I don't like it. I think the watch should have one identity, either a diver or a GMT. Together, it's kind of not my thing. More live stream. Yeah, thank you very much. I like watches. I will try to make more live streams. Yeah, I like see that people are interested, so I get good feedback.
Yeah, it just what you just said. It just struck me. A combination of diver and GMT. That is an odd combination that no one would never use those functions at the same time.
Yeah.
They don't have air tanks big enough.
I mean, some people say, why do you need a date on a diver? You don't need to know the date when you're diving, you know?
Yeah.
So a GMT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're a Seiko guy, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm a Seiko guy, of course. I love Seiko. I have my Shogun. You know the Shogun?
I believe I've seen that one before. Yeah.
It's a titanium.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice watch. Very.
And of
I
course,
love
the bracelet is titanium, also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I have some questions here. Or somebody asked me. ELDSS, hello. Did OC explain why it took so long for them to call out Oshin? It's a good point. No, it wasn't. As far as I remember, it wasn't addressed. No, which is actually a good. Again, this is part of what I said about why the things that were said weren't, addressed. Maybe if not on the spot, then one day after that, we didn't go into that, sadly. Yeah. So, what about you, Larry? You have any new watches?
The last watch I bought, and you'll have to excuse me because I'm using a DSLR for a webcam, so it's manual focus, so I won't hold it too close. This is a Bulova Lunar Pilot.
Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah.
And this is the latest model. I think it's an A225 or 225A. It doesn't have a date, which I really like.
Yeah.
And the Bulova logo is the old style font, and the case is brushed. And I think this is the first variant where they had the case brushed, and that's the watch that Lux Report made a custom strap for me. It's not on right now. This is the original. This is a NATO style strap. It looks like a NATO. It goes under the
yes,
but it's pinned at both. There are end pieces on the strap, and it's pinned like a regular, two-piece strap. But if one of the pins breaks, the other pin is still connected. So see, the loop doesn't go. The loop does not go under the pins. The loop is just underneath to make it look like a NATO strap. But I really like it. I paid $375 for it delivered, and I think it's finished very nicely. And it's got that 262 megahertz, gigahertz or megahertz movement. It's a battery powered watch, and it's accurate to 10 seconds a year.
Oh wow!
And I've tested it for over a month, and it's under a second, plus or minus. So
our friend Damasco, good to see you, Damasco. He is asking if it's sapphire or mineral.
Sapphire, and the crystal. The other thing unusual about this, the crystal is perfectly flat. And it stands out from the case of the watch, so it's you couldn't see it on the stream, but it is. You have the watch case, and then the crystal stands out. I don't know, probably a millimeter or 1.5 millimeters just by itself. So the edge of the crystal is exposed. It's perfectly flat, and the edge is not rounded. So, yeah, and of course. The background of this, and I over the years I've owned 3 Speedmasters, and I like this watch just as much because it doesn't need the servicing that I've always had trouble getting on mechanical watches, even from the dealer or from the factory. And this watch also has actual NASA moon history because David Scott, the commander of Apollo 15, what happened is, if I remember the story correctly, General Omar Bradley was the president of Bulova. And at the time, Bulova was an American company. And he was very upset that NASA gave the contract for the watches to a Swiss company. Omega. So he approached NASA and asked if he could present a watch for evaluation, and they said, no, we're done. We picked a watch, too late. So they had a watch made, a one-off chronograph, and they gave it to David Scott, who commanded Apollo 15. And David Scott got permission to carry it as a personal item on the mission. And they did 3 EVAs, or 3 extravehicular activities, or 3 moonwalks. And as the story goes, on the second moonwalk, he goes back into the lunar module and finds the crystal on his Omega missing. So he wore the one-off Bulova on the third moonwalk. Now, who's to say if that crystal came off by accident or on purpose so he could wear the Bulova on the third moonwalk? But the fact remains that the Omega Speedmaster is not the only watch worn on the moon.
Yeah.
And as soon as that became, and nobody talked about this for decades, and then the story came out, and Bulova said, well, we have to jump on this, and they made an homage. You know, the original, I think, had a Lemania mechanical movement in it, and this was quartz. But heck, I'm done with it, with medium to expensive watches. You know, give me something like this for $300, $400. I'm happy. My other watch that I wear all the time is a Citizen Blue Angel chronograph.
Wow.
Okay? And this one's about 8 years old, and it's which I'm going to do this in the right order. It's solar powered, so I never have to wind it, never have to replace the battery, never have to service it. And it's also radio controlled, meaning that it picks up the atomic clock signal from Colorado. And that means it's also a perpetual calendar, because the time signal from Colorado includes the day and the date. So I have not set this watch, I have not adjusted this watch in 8 frickin' years.
Damn.
You know, and when people talk about luxury, the older I've gotten, the more I've liked simplicity as a luxury. Okay. So what I don't like is buying a new Omega, and I bought 2 of them in 2004. And back then they had the brand new coaxial movements, and both of them took dumps. And I sent both of them to the factory service, and they had trouble getting them to work correctly. So I'm done with that. You know, luxury is not waiting for repairs. Luxury is not begging an AD to get put on a list. You know, for me, luxury is like finding a watch that I like, and the damn thing works.
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about it. You know, the same goes for me with cars. I look at new cars, and they don't have radios anymore. They have infotainment systems. And they're all with navigation, and they're built in, so you can't upgrade them. And you're a computer IT kind of guy. I mean, but by the time a brand new car is designed and sold on the first day, the infotainment system is 6 months out of date. It's already a half a generation old, and you can't replace it because it's built into the car. You know, I like simple things. So. Okay, I'm just looking at the chat here too.
Yeah, I'll show you my watch. Do you know? I'm sure you know this watch, right?
That's another Seiko, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the.
It's upside down, I think. Go ahead.
H558 dash that 5008, I think.
Okay.
It's called the Arnie.
Seiko yeah. You'll have to excuse me. I'm not that familiar with Seiko model numbers.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
He wore that in the was the movie with the monster in it, right? They're in the jungle.
Commando, and others. But the story of this watch is my father bought it in 1984 in New York City.
Mhm.
And the watch was produced in July 1983.
Uh-huh.
And during that time, as you know, Israel, the Israeli army, was the IDF was on inside a certain area of Lebanon, following the 1982 Lebanon War, Operation for Peace of Galilee. So my father wore this watch like every day, and also wore it during his reserve military service in Lebanon.
Mhm.
And he actually wore it during action. You know, like he saw action during wearing this watch. And when my brother drafted to the army in 1996, my brother served in a unit called Shimshon Samson.
Okay.
They are one of the things they do is actually disguise themselves, all kinds of spy shit that they do.
Mhm.
So he got the watch,
Mhm.
and he wore it all throughout his army service, and he saw service action as well.
Yeah.
And I got this when I was 16 in 2002. This watch.
Mhm. Yeah.
I wore it. A lot. And when I was in the army in 2006, there was another war in Lebanon,
Yeah.
and I wore this watch when this war was taking place in Lebanon. So you understand?
Yeah. No. That watch has got a lot of history,
Yeah. I mean,
and it's got more time in the Israeli military than you and your father separately.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
I'm saying that I have this GMT here.
Mhm.
I love it, but this Seiko is worth much more
Yeah.
to me than this
Yeah.
any Rolex.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
have this history with the Rolex, but
Yeah. My father bought this in 1952 in Sweden. It's an Omega Seamaster, and back then every Omega was called a Seamaster because this is a dress watch. And of course, when I was a kid in Chicago, the face says Speedmaster, so my dad wore it, to the beach, in the Great Lakes.
Seamaster, yeah. We didn't know he wore it to the water.
Yeah, and so it got water damaged, right? So I remember he wrote a letter and sent the watch off to Switzerland, and Omega redid the whole thing for him for free, no charge.
Wow.
They put a new movement in it, new face, new hands, and yeah, it may have service hands. I don't know, but but this is circa 1952, and that's the other thing I find funny. Today people say, well, that watch is too small, it's too feminine, and it's not like back in the day, this was more than this was a bigger watch. Men wore dress watches that were very small,
Yes.
and it's just a matter of style. There is no, I don't believe there is a particular size watch for a particular size wrist, and I think you should wear what you like. And I'll show you my last watch. And this is the first mechanical watch I bought since I sold everything years ago, and this is a Ball Fireman. Let me see if I could try this with manual focus. This will be fun.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh wow, I saw it. It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, this is. I'm not used to doing this with the. Anyway, I paid $800 for this. It was $1,000 retail when I bought it. Now it's up to $1,200, and I'm not saying it's worth more because it's not. I'm just saying prices went up because of inflation. But it's got an ETA. Was it 2428-2 or is it 2824-2? I always get it mixed up. Yeah, and this is the cheapest watch in the Ball line, and it has the tritium, which means it's glowing right now. It doesn't need to be charged by light. And I'll tell you honestly, it's about 70% of the quality of an Omega. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that's, I'm not spending any more than that on a watch, so. So
have you
I
had
mean,
like heavy heaters? You said you had Speedmaster. You had
I,
Rollies?
I over the years I've had 3 Speedmasters, including one that had was it 312 movement in it, the original style, the Mania movement. And what happened was over the years, it got more and more different. Pardon me?
Not the
321.
312. Yeah, no, that's
321, not 312.
it's
Anyway,
a big, a grosse métier, as we say. As
yeah.
we say.
But the thing is, I remember taking one of my Speedmasters, my first one, to the authorized Omega service in downtown Los Angeles, and they couldn't even zero out the fucking seconds dial. They couldn't get the sub dials or the big second hand to line up exactly at 12 o'clock. Okay. And then, things just progressed worse. And what I did was I found a magazine, a collector watch magazine, and the back cover had a full-page ad for a gray market dealer in Long Beach, California. And that's close. That's part of, that's a suburb of Los Angeles. So I called the guy up and I asked him, well, where do you get your watches serviced? Because I can't get my mechanical watches serviced. You've got all these collector watches and everything, and he really didn't want to tell me. But I got the information. I got a name, and there was a guy named Eric who was a retired watchmaker who lived in Long Beach. And I called him up, and he said, "Come on over." I come over to his house. He's got 4 Patek Philippe's taken apart on his workbench. And this guy really knew what he was doing. And so for a few years until Eric passed away, I had somebody who could really service all of my watches, and I didn't have to worry about it. But then he passed away, and it just became too much trouble. Like I said earlier, I bought, just before I moved to Cody, Wyoming, I bought 2 brand new Omegas with the new what I just mentioned it earlier. Now I forgot what's the movement they have? Coaxial movement. And the coaxial movement was brand new, and they were having trouble with it. And Omega service couldn't really fix them correctly. And so at that point, I just sold all my watches. I sold all my watches, and I bought this one at Costco in Billings, Montana for $100. It's a Casio, and it's solar powered. And this thing's been running perfectly since 2005. Since August 2nd, 2005 was when I bought it. Okay. And it's battery it's solar powered, radio controlled. Again, I haven't set this watch or touched it, wound it, whatever, since 2005.
Larry, I gotta take
still working.
Can you hold the fort for a minute?
Yeah, okay, I'll hold the fort. Oh, a looking glass. Oh, you have to wear a radiation badge to change out a tritium clock in a federal courthouse. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, Damascus. Yeah, ball bracelets are pretty nice. The other thing was really nice. I buy this watch, and I bought it from Arizona Fine Time, which is a great dealer. I bought a couple of watches from them over the years, and they're authorized ball dealer. And when I got it, even when I ordered it, I knew I was going to need some links. So I called Ball Watch in Switzerland, and they sent me 4 links 2 5mm links and 2 10mm links at no charge, and they sent them DHL Express from Switzerland. So, yeah, that's a lot better service than I got from Omega or any other mid tier, $5,000 plus brand. So, yeah, I love Ball. One day I'll probably get another Ball watch, and I really do love the tritium. Because when you need to see the dial of the watch, typically you wear it under a shirt sleeve, and at night it's under a jacket sleeve. And when you need to see the watch, you don't see it because it hasn't been exposed to light.
Hey,
Hey, hi,
Larry.
Marcelo.
Hey, Marcelo.
So let me just read the super chats. The
Yeah,
Magpie,
sure.
£5 for sharing your watch's military service record, military history service record with us. I love this story. Thank you, Magpie. Thank you so much, and I would love to see you on the stream and
תעזור לי.
talk with me, man.
Help me out here. Who was the Israeli girlfriend of DiCaprio? תעזור לי. מי?
בר רפאלי.
בר רפאלי. בר רפאלי.
MLMJ.
דיס, מה הייתי עושה בלעדיך?
Great to meet
מה הייתי
this.
עושה בלעדיך?
Thank you, MLMJ.
Hey,
It's great to meet you, man.
check out the comment by Looking Glass. Wait, you have another. You have another super
Just read the
chat.
other super chat.
Ninja.
Damasco, $5. Nice Friday stream to have in the background doing work. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you.
זה,
Did you get? Excuse me,
סידרת לי את
Marcelo,
היום.
did you get the one from Magpie?
Yeah,
Above
I
that?
did.
And what about the one below? Did you get the one
I
from
think I got them all.
Okay. And then I found this interesting. It's a non-super chat by Looking Glass. He says he changed an exit sign in a federal courthouse in Manhattan, and it had tritium, so he had to wear a radiation badge to make sure that he didn't get overexposed to the tritium, like I have in my Ball watch. It was like, what were the I always forget the name, Blanc Pond. I guess they invented the dive watch, and some of the old Blanc Ponds, they have the radiation symbol on the face, on the dial.
דיס, אולי אתה יכול לעזור לי בעוד משהו. You can help me. Who is the other Israeli famous actors? Maybe male actors, maybe?
What? Who?
We have like international famous. We actually do,
Natalie
right? I mean,
Portman.
that's Israeli.
Natalie Portman.
Yeah, and also this guy that actually play. Also, this guy that actually playing in The Boys in Amazon Prime, right? They have The Boys like this. Yeah, The Boys is like this this kind of show about very nasty, bad superheroes.
I'll check. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
You have to see it, man. You're going to love it. This is so amazing. I love this show. I'm ready for season 4 now.
Tomer Capone. Tomer Capone.
הוא גדול, הוא גם משחק. מאמי, we have also, we have an Israeli guy, Tomer Capone. That guy he played the French guy in The Boys. Yeah, he's also. Yeah. הוא משחק אותה צרפתי, אתה יודע. He plays French. אתה חייב לראות. אחי, you're going to see this, you're going to love it. To give you a general background, is like in this fantasy world, there's like these superheroes that actually, one is like a kind of a Superman, another one actually is super fast, these heroes, and they have like all the time a PR, all the time they like they advertising, this is this, and and all the time they look so nice for the PR, but basically they are very shitty people. You know,
Mm-hmm.
behind scenes, they remind me actually the street. Because behind scenes, they're very nasty. They burning themselves. They killing. Everything is for the for the presentation. Like to
Yeah.
man, you have to see this. You're going to love me when you watch this. You have to see this. Watch from season 1. You're going to love it.
Uh,
I think you can
I,
see it, right? You have the Amazon Prime, right? Or an option to be able to see this.
I can download it. No problem. No,
Try. Yeah, they call it The Boys.
the boys. Yeah, I heard about
The
it.
Boys. Yeah. Man, you're going to love it. You go. Yeah. I mean, especially the kind of the Superman one is very
Mm-hmm.
much obsessed of himself. So everybody have to love him. So so he do nothing. It was an aeroplane that had some I think was it got bombed, and then the woman said like yeah we have to save everybody. He said no I don't want. It's like I can save you. I mean the plane, and then people getting panic and basically get out and burn the plane. He actually destroyed the whole. He killed like 150 people, innocent people. And then he goes
Wow.
downstairs in the PR with a sad face, like, yeah, we try to save the people. And the woman looked like and everybody is afraid of him. So everybody is quiet. Man, you have to see this. You're going to understand. You're going to love this show. Love this show. Larry,
Okay.
did you see The Boys?
The voice.
Larry,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Larry's
Ah,
there.
voice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
you,
here.
you also have to you also have to see this show. You're going to love this show.
Yeah, I'll
It's
check
like
it.
a
I'll definitely
crazy,
check it
crazy
out.
show.
Yeah, let me just respond to a comment from Hans Niesentoes who says I should have two balls. Yeah, and my preference is stereo balls. That's my preference. So I'll wind up getting another ball one day. Maybe I'll get a
Yeah.
GMT
Ah,
ball.
Yeah.
and what I like about that show, they show everything very nasty. People dying, blood there goes all over. Like very, very crazy. Very good. They, yeah, I mean,
It sounds like a sushi kitchen.
yeah, man, you have to see this. I mean, there is the way that actually they got powers, the way that they became superheroes is by kind of it was artificial. It was like scientists back in the 40s or 50s. They started to try to make some people with superpowers, and basically they got in the injection since babies, becoming super kind of the superheroes, and some of them need to take and they call this because it's injections, so they have a nickname, soups. So they call them soups. So we need to kill all the soups. I mean, man, you're going to love this show. It's ridiculous. I love it. Waiting for season 4 is going to be mad. And no, that Israeli guy played the Frenchie. He's like the
Toma
French guy.
Capone.
Yeah. He's amazing.
Yeah. Cool. I'll check it out, man. Thanks.
Yeah. Basically, it's like the ones that are trying to kill the superhero, expose them. So it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah. So Marcelo, what time is it in Tokyo?
Now we are 11:30 in the night. Actually, I still have a very nice VIP customer, very friend. So I take care of him. Now I'm talking to
Yeah.
you guys, but soon he's basically talking. He came with 5 people, talking with the group there. So soon
Yeah,
I'm going
it sounds like
to take him.
you have a good group in the restaurant. We can hear them.
Yeah. Now they talking kind of drinking. I'm also drinking a rum now. So you know me, Larry. You know me already. You know I'm
Yeah, I
making
know, I know. Yeah.
So wow,
Yeah.
nice crazy evening today. Tomorrow less busy. Tomorrow is okay. Today was crazy busy. And man, and today I actually have a friend. Like I said, it's very difficult to book a tennis court. So he told me, let's go Friday. They have in Sinagawa. This is a place that we rent. They have a wall. So 10 o'clock in the morning, let's go. We're hitting the wall. I said, okay. Now that guy is always late. He probably came like 11:30. So I go to the wall. I'm hitting in the wall. You know, basically, you guys know that I play good. So I'm hitting. And the thing is, I also forgot to change the shoes. You have like tennis shoes. I'm hitting. Then come to me a Japanese, like how we say, old guy, maybe 70, 80. I don't know. He come to me. Kind of Japanese. You want to come? I understood. He wanted me to go with him to the court. Maybe they missing some people, a person. So I said, yeah, sure, no problem. I go there. I see. It's all. I think it's like four mama sons and papa sons. Like a group of 8 people there, and all the time they want to play. They want to hit with me because I basically play better. So I say, no problem. So they play double. So all the time they put me with another guy. And normally you need to do rounds. So then sometimes you sit and wait until others play. With me, no. I was like for 4 hours only me. 4 hours only me. I don't get out of there. And because
so you play with old people. You don't play with
train with
people
all
as
of
good as you. You only play with
No.
old people that you can beat.
Yeah, listen, and I needed to be careful, Larry, because I have these shots. I need to aim, make sure that if I want to impress them with a nice shot, make sure that the ball go in a place that they
can
say
get it.
wow, and I don't hit somebody. Yeah, because no, if I hit somebody, it's over. You kill the person. You need to be sensitive. So I'm controlling the balls and So it was amazing. Nearly 4 hours, and I'm flying in the court. It's like this is not tennis shoes. I say, yeah, I forgot the tennis shoes is in the bag, but it doesn't let me to go to the bag because it's like they're so much excited now. Me, sometimes I'm showing off, so I did a backhand, and then I broke the gut in one of my rackets. So it's okay. I have basically 4 rackets. So I pick other rackets. Then he saw the guts broke. And this old guy, he take a scissor because he want to cut the guts. Now, the thing is, I know usually you have pressure. If you cut with a scissor, we open the pressure. But the truth is, it's more than rackets. You don't have to do this no more. But he is still in the wood racket, that if you break, you have to cut with a scissor to make sure that the racket don't crack. And I'm like, thank you. Basically, he cleaned the whole fucking racket. He took the whole guts out, and he showed me, I cleaned. It's great. And I'm like, shit. Because usually I have the tennis shop that I actually go fix the rackets. They actually see the rackets are broken. Yeah, no problem. You come with him with a racket without guts, he's probably going to wonder, did you crack the racket? It's like you actually put me in trouble now. What the fuck? Next time, don't bring your fucking guns. Wait a minute.
Marcelo, you can talk sometimes. You can talk and talk and talk. It's amazing. Like a train,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, but you know what? At least You know, in least they got happy. He was happy to clean the fucking racket. He was happy me hitting with him. It's okay. I like to provide happiness. He was happy. Fuck it. He's happy. No problem.
We have somebody, Chili Badger is asking for an Enigma machine to decipher the stream. I got to call out the Bletchley Park right now. We need a relative of Alan Turing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually wearing these glasses to see you guys. Now, the table is in front of me, basically 3 meters away. I don't see shit. I need to take the glasses out and sit there.
Welcome to old age, Marcelo.
Oh, shit. I'm so disappointed. So fucking, you know, for the ones that are jealous that I got a Platona, I want to make an announcement. Yes, I got it. Too late. Too late. I should get it 10 years ago or 15 years ago. Now too late, guys. Too fucking late.
Yeah.
Man. Hey, Hans Niesentoes says, Marcelo, get a cigar and cognac.
Yeah, I actually have a very nice cognac. I have an Hennessy. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to drink Hennessy. Yeah, it's my shit. I actually pay money for the fucker. You see, Hennessy. I have to drink a little bit before mommy going to get completely bananas on me. Even so, that I pay for the fucker. I actually brought the bottle myself. You know, I have the OS Martin, but the Hennessy is much more tasty. Ah, man, this is amazing. This is live. Maybe I can die tomorrow. Is okay. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Oh, this is live. Sorry, I don't have a cigar here, but this is good to be remembered. Ah, with the smell.
Yeah. Marcelo.
Hey, Hans is asking, did you warm the glass first?
Did I what?
Warm the glass. Did you make the glass warm?
The glasses?
חיממת את הכוס? חיממת את הכוס?
The cognac glass.
No, warm the no. I don't warm the glass. Yeah, I know.
You're a
I know.
heathen.
Sometimes. Yeah,
He's
you
just
can
a
warm up. Basically, the idea of the shape of the glass is that you put your hand in the bottom. Now, the hand supposed to warm up the cognac. You know, I mean, so you have the heat of your hand warming up the glass. Usually, this is not tequila. You don't drink this in one shot, so you don't have to warm it that fast. It will warm up with time.
Yeah, and you didn't pull the glass out of the freezer either.
Yeah, no. I have the glasses outside here, so it's okay, you know. And then you move it and you smell it. It's absolutely amazing. Oh, you know what? I'm going to show something special for this because this probably know this shit.
Meanwhile,
This. Kitty.
yeah. What is it?
Kitty. Look, Tishbi, 16 years. Now, tell me how much this motherfucker sells this in Israel, because I pay for this $500. By the way.
I don't know. I don't understand in wine, man. לא מבין ביין.
This is actually I wanted to say Israeli cognac. Of course, we cannot use the word cognac, so we call this brandy. But this is actually very nice. Who understand? Basically brandy, but how we say interior cognac, like a very very nice cognac, even comparing to Hennessy, But very 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 nice.
Yeah,
16
nice.
years. This is the only bottle that I have. It's still sealed and closed. I already brought. We go back 2014, 2015. I actually brought. This is already my fourth bottle that I have.
Wow.
So I try already. Yeah, I already drink 3 bottles before. I know this brandy very well. And mommy wanted to kill me. Basically, it's like 500 a pop. So the only one left, I didn't open this one. But I don't know even if we're going to sell the shit. It's too expensive. I mean, the quality, look, I'm drinking Hennessy. It may be a little bit better. It's not like 5 times better. And this is basically half of the price. So. But
Yeah.
something to show off about Israeli good shit. This is the Israeli good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dirk Diggler says Marcelo, I think, is probably the most positive, happy guy in here. I actually admire that. Uh, I agree. Marcelo is always with a smile. It's difficult to sing without a smile. Only when he sees Marco, he doesn't smile.
No, when I saw Marco, when I said, look, I've been there with Marco in the stream. I think a month ago, like 3 weeks ago or something, a little bit before the whole drama that happened lately, so, with JJ and so on. So JJ did allow me to stream, and Marco was there, and yeah, it was fun. It was great. I mean, look, I don't have no envy or anger towards JJ. I hope he knows that. I just so far feel comfortable in teamverse, in team stream. I do reconsider Tim as a friend. I do like him. I know that people don't like when I say that. They don't like when you actually associate with somebody. I don't have a problem with Archie. I don't hate Archie. I don't. Like I said before, I'm not. I don't hate JJ. I don't hate Marco. I don't hate. I don't hate Law. I don't have a problem with nobody actually. Um, when I'm going to say now the knock is not here. I mean, not that I was trying to ignore him. I just actually was busy, but the questions that you want, yes or no, what do you think about the sea, yes or no? I don't want to answer this, and this is because the sea is a friend. JJ, I don't have a problem with him. Tim is a friend. I mean, yeah, I don't have a problem with nobody actually. So the problem now is that if I
Yeah.
Marcelo is frozen in time.
yeah, you guys can hear me now. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay now.
Yeah, no, I have because I am 4K all the time sometimes. So the problem is now that I cannot go to JJ show or to let's say Archie and other shows because they actually like Nord, they attack me in a way that they want answers. They want to they question you. They put you in positions they are uncomfortable. If they would just leave it the way, hey, yes, you leave me alone. You guys are nice. So then, yeah, I can come here. It's okay. You feel home, if it makes sense. You understand what I mean? feel feel
Yeah.
good. You don't get the look. Um, I think once I was in court, actually, on a story that one day I'm going to tell you, Larry, and this, but it was a long time ago. I was 22 years old. Okay, I can tell you now. Basically, it was a fight in a club, and I got pissed and I threw away a chair. I wanted to throw away on the. I was 22 years old. I wanted to throw away the chair on the security guy that actually was attacking me, and the chair basically because that was actually the problem with the security. It was a girl, poor girl. I think she was like 12 or 13 years old. The chair actually threw in her face, basically. So her nose broke. Yeah, that was a horrible story. And when we've been to court and everything, the girl also said that I never saw him. I mean, she doesn't know me. I don't know her. It never was really attention reason to basically throw a chair in a girl. It was it was she was like exactly in the middle of the fight, like it came in the middle of a fight in the club. So basically, I got I never went to prison. I just got עבודות שירות. How you say this?
Community
Service
service.
work.
Community service.
Yeah, community
Yeah.
service. Like I think like 30 hours something to help. And that place was actually fun. Was funny. It was in a country club actually. So so I remember I was you see the courts, you see everything how they work, and I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't want to be in a court, but actually, that was actually funny because my lawyer was a funny guy because I remember
So,
is many
Marcelo,
cases. Yeah.
Marcelo, people are asking, how old was the girl?
Hmm?
How old was the
Excuse
girl?
me?
How
At the
old
time?
was the girl? The
At the
girl that
time,
got
at
the,
the time of the event,
yeah,
I think she was like I was 22, 20. She was 12 or something.
12. Okay.
Yeah,
Whoa. Yeah.
yeah. No,
No,
not
see,
to
so
explain
people understand. You were 22 years old. You were fighting in bars. When I was 20, when I was 20, I would go to
yeah,
strip bars, and I had a real estate
yeah.
broker's license, and I sold 6 homes to 6 different strippers. What were you thinking?
No,
I was
no,
making
no.
money out
Look.
of those
It's
bars.
actually fun. Look. I'm going to explain. The reason she was by the way, that place. I think they needed to limit maybe to 16 or something. The reason that she was 12, maybe because she got dressed more adult, but the
Whoa,
place itself,
you can stop talking
yeah,
now.
yeah. But listen. The place itself actually was an ice skating. Uh, okay, it was an ice skating arena. Okay,
Uh-huh.
it's an ice skating
Oh,
place. So you have kids and you have a lot of people that go ice skating, but the owner of that ice skating, זה היה בהחלקר. He decided on Fridays to transform the ice skating to a ice skating kind of club. So people come, with night, with colors, like a disco kind of ice skating. So
I see.
so yeah, so we used to so then in that when that time started, I think it started around 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the evening until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I guess. So when it started, they actually put security outside, like selection security, all this kind of bully guys in the front taking tickets, and they allowed the started to do selection to put people inside. Now the case with me was that I had actually an argument. I had a fight with one of the security guy a little bit before. Basically, we had a history, like a fight history. So, you know, Larry, it's like he put you on the nerve that you're already like pissed. And basically, I actually was fighting with three guys. So I was alone fighting with three guys. I'm looking for something to grab, to shoot. So I took a fucking chair and I actually went to throw away on the guy. And the guy moved. And the problem is, you motherfucker, you guys still putting people in. I didn't see they still putting people in. So I was, you know, you are on the trance. You don't see nobody from a meter, how we say. You know, I take in a chair, I see the fucking guy, I throw away. Then I see, the truth is, by the way, till now, I don't even know how that girl even look. You know? I just remember that I throw and I saw a face of a girl, let's say, that I hit a girl something, and I saw her crying, closing the face. So I never even saw her face ever. Until now, I don't even know how she looked like. And then you know, after she got hurt, it seems there was a lot of blood, and she probably passed some plastic surgery. Like, listen, it was like a fucking mess. You know, the whole thing was like a disaster, horrible. You know. You know, I mean, I feel like shit. I mean, what I going to say, you know, I never, I don't know how she looked like. I never met her in my life. You know, I have no idea. No way. Yeah. So basically, it was probably the insurance and a lot of whatever they have in that club event situation there. Then basically they wanted to sue me, but the whole case was delaying and delaying and delaying and in the end, basically, it was a court settlement that came up on basically doing service work and pay something like $6,000 or something. And I said, yeah, sure. I paid the whole $6,000. I did my service thing, and yeah, you know, I mean, I have basically zero history regarding crime. I never was arrested. I never did nothing. So yeah, I mean,
you know, we have
this is my
Lux here.
story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have Lux from Uranus.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Lux.
What's up?
Hey, Marcelo, did you want to confront me now?
You want to confront me? Why?
No. I said, did you? No. I said, did you want to confront me?
Why? Did I? Do I?
I mean, in the comment section of Archie Luxury, you were screaming at me. You were screaming. You were angry. You were pissed off.
Not fair. Basically, look, well, yeah, I was. Look, I saw when Curly jumped because I was, watching when Curly jumped, and because then you guys saying, "Hey, I love you, Marcelo. Jump on. We all love you. We all care about you. You know, hey, we want to see you."
Can we get the short version, not the long version?
Listen. So you guys love me. You guys care about me. You guys like me. And then you're here. Hey, Curly, do you really know the reason I wanted Marcelo to jump on? I wanted Marcelo to hang himself. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, how the fuck you want me to react on this?
A figure of speech. I'm not. I didn't say I want you to hang yourself. No. You got confused. I didn't tell you to hang yourself. And I was giving him the rope so he could hang himself. What it means is I allow you to talk and you put yourself in a situation.
Thank you very much. You know that my English is not perfect, and imagine what I imagine when you say this.
But I wasn't saying literally I want Marcelo to hang himself. I didn't say that.
Well, missing translation for somebody that is not native in English, and I was
That's
pissed at
okay.
you.
It's
No,
okay.
tell me that I'm not right. You know, yeah?
But I just want to say I don't hate you, Marcelo. I don't want you
Mm,
to do anything like that. It's not
mm,
that wasn't my what I was trying to say.
mm. Yeah, and thank you. I mean, look, I mean, you know, you're getting, you know what's going on in this whole streamverse dramas. You know, people talking behind scenes. Should you go here? Should you go there? They want to abuse you. They want to take advantage of you. They want to hurt you, and and you're taking a lot of things. You know, it's not like you're taking things serious, but you're hearing and you're keeping these things in the back of your mind. And again, saying that I'm not native in English, you're hearing something like that, and then you tell yourself, "Oh fuck, maybe what I heard it was right. You know, maybe I should be more careful. You know." And here is the thing. I think okay, so you guys know me. I expose very openly talking to you guys, but maybe there is other people that are more conservative and also are not native in English, and maybe they see things and they getting a lot of maybe a misunderstanding regarding what people say, and it create trouble. I'm going to say, make sense?
Hey, we have Whiskey Reapers in the chat.
Yeah, take Ripper for example. That you tell me to toast salads all the time. You think this needed to explain to me what the hell that means? Um, so you know, there is a lot of misunderstanding in English, especially
Yeah.
for a Brazilian, Israeli, and now Japanese, basically, guy.
I think Marcelo's having too much fun with his clientele. Hey,
Oh, yeah, super chat from Finchy, £2. Thank you, Finchy. Prefabs out versus Talk Talk. It's hard, but I have to go with Talk Talk. These are two bands from the 80s. Yeah, Talk Talk. Yeah, they're much more. Mark Hollis was amazing.
hey,
Prefab also special. Yeah.
hey, Lux, what did we see on camera there? It looked like was it a partial discotheque in a garage or parking
No.
spot?
This is my spaceship. This is my spaceship because I live on Uranus, so I need a
Ah,
spaceship.
okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
How are you, Larry?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I
Yeah.
think. Who knows anymore?
How are you, Jeff?
I'm good, man.
Larry,
How are you?
I like the story about the moon watches. Um, regarding that you know there is some people that believe that the moon landing never really happened. But I like the
I'm sorry. They
story
believe the what?
that the
Walter,
moon
Yeah.
landing never
I shot the
happened.
garage.
Oh yeah. No, I am not a denier. As a matter of fact, gosh, now I forget the name. The guy who was on Apollo 15 with David Scott, who were the Bulova, the lunar module pilot. What is his name? His daughter lives 20 miles down the road from me.
Oh shit!
So
Nice.
yeah. So
I think the moon landing was fake. You know.
yeah. Well, I think
Don't you agree, Marcelo? Don't you think it was fake?
yeah,
Look,
I think
look,
I had this conversation with Curly once. uh,
look. To be honest, I don't really know what to believe. Um, I
yeah.
mean, there is also rumors that say that not only that the moon landing actually happened, that actually they discovered things in the dark side of the moon that became very secret until today. You know,
Yeah.
so there is a lot of
All I know,
this moon thing
all
have
I
a lot
know
of
is that
stories.
yeah, all I know is that what 500,000 people worked on the Apollo program, and not all of them can keep a secret. And the other thing I know is if you go to the NASA website, they've had a lunar orbiter around the moon for a few years, and it took higher resolution photos, and you can actually see the landing sites for all the Apollo missions, and and you can actually see the footprints and the tire tracks from the lunar rover, and you can see the lunar descent stages, and you can see the experiments they left. And one of the easiest ways to prove that we went to the moon, one of the first things they
By
did was they
by
put a
have
laser
good
reflector
telescope.
on the moon. They put a laser reflector on the moon so we could determine an exact distance from the Earth. So now when we shoot a laser at the moon, it bounces off a little mirror and comes back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Hans
Look, I do
Niesentoe
believe.
says OC has periods. Yes, he probably does. Here we go. Chili's a moon denier. Okay. Anyway, so
The moon.
so Lux,
Wow.
what have you been up to lately?
Well, talking about getting attacked and stuff, I heard the end of Marcelo's story. I nearly got attacked today at the shopping mall.
You nearly got attacked at the shopping mall today.
Yeah.
What happened?
Don't tell me I love.
So I was next to the customer service desk, and I was walking towards the customer service desk, and this other guy was also walking in a different direction towards me, towards the customer service desk, and I was
Like this
basically
shit going to
about
happen
a
quite
foot
often now. Fuck.
away from the desk, and he decided to walk in front of me, in between me and in between the desk. So
Uh-huh.
there's probably like 6 inches of space, okay, or 12 inches
Okay.
of space. So I was like, what the hell? Why didn't you just go around me? Why are you trying to squeeze in between the table and me? And then he tells me to go fuck myself. He says, fuck you. Are you from America? I said, no, I'm not from America. And then wait 1 second.
Lux,
Lux?
should they also, if you can save a little bit money and jump on, come visit me in Japan, that would be awesome, you know?
Did we
What do you
lose
think?
Lux?
Lux,
Lux.
Larry, I mean, if you guys jump on here, I'm going to, we're going to drink, we're going to have fun, I'm going to close the shop, and
Yeah. Well, that story. That don't go down that road again, Marcelo, because I was on the stream the last time you invited people to your restaurant. Do I need to remind you? I was on the stream.
yeah,
You were talking about,
I know,
hey,
but
Kelly, come down to my restaurant, bring your husband, and then you said, yeah, after business hours, I'll lock the door, then I'll fuck all of you.
that was
You know,
just brilliant. I actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Just to be wary of restaurant invites from Marcelo.
Whoa. I just dropped the dish. Sorry for the noise.
So
Uh,
I heard airfare airline prices went up in the last few weeks.
the
right.
alcohol prices went up here a lot. I mean, my
Yeah.
Israeli wine now is 45% more expensive than I used to pay last year. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Um, I'm going to take a whiskey, take a smoking whiskey. Ishikaza, you, I- Ishi, Ishi, Mommy, in Shakata, you want whiskey with me? Yeah, let's drink whiskey. I have a nice whiskey. We drink whiskey. Going to drink whiskey with my best friend.
Hey,
Let's
whiskey
take
reaper.
two.
I think Lux's connection just went out. But,
Yeah, I'm always
anyway,
losing connection with you guys. I have no idea why. Ugh, I'm going to do whiskey on the rock. On the rock. I'm thinking I
yeah,
need a
this
nice
clip is
whiskey.
going to wind up how much Nicholas I did.
This whiskey. You guys have to try this whiskey. This whiskey is amazing.
Port Charlotte.
It's
Okay.
not so expensive. It have the smoky flavor that I like. Absolutely adore this whiskey. We're going to get fucked up on whiskey. Yes, I love myself. Sorry, this. I'm losing
There's
it.
the quote right there. I'm going to get fucked up on whiskey. I can't even talk it high. How can your voice get that high, Marcelo? That's what I want to know. God.
Shit, this ice is actually funny. It's not on the rock. It's like small pieces of ice. This ice is completely fucked up. But it's okay.
Hey, Marcelo, PJ says, remove all the chairs, Marcelo, and I might come to your restaurant with my daughter. Get rid of all the chairs, and then he'll bring his daughter to the restaurant.
How old is the daughter?
The whiskey, I'm sorry. Dirk Diggler says, I loved it when Marcelo got fiked from drinking 2 Stellas.
Whoa, we finished the bottle. It's okay, I have another one.
Well,
Nice. You guys going to hear me? Going to put you guys in my ear background. Hear me talk to my friend there. You guys going to hear some noise. Ishikaya-san!
I had a situation.
are you back with us, Lux?
Cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers.
sorry about that.
Here.
L'chaim.
Oh, hi. Cheers. L'chaim. Oh,
Hey, Hans, what you got to do? You have to bolt. You have to bolt
I'm going
chairs
to show
down
you
to
the
the
whiskey.
floor.
Going to show you the bottle. Ishikasa, this whiskey. This whiskey Benzona. This one. Yeah, this is Benzona whiskey. Very nice. Very Yoshi. This is
Yeah,
very
Marcel
Yoshi.
was multitasking, handling his customers and broadcasting on YouTube.
Yeah. Oshine. I can make it one more. I do one more. Yeah, she want. Yeah, you see, you want one more. Give them one more. Give them one more. That's it.
I didn't know that parakeet could talk.
Nande iranay, mami.
That bird talks.
No, you want. Are you sure? Really?
Never change, Marcelo.
Okay,
Never
give them
change.
water. Mommy's very nice. Mommy very nice. Don't kill your customer. Be nice. Be nice.
Ay.
Marcelo, chill down. Be nice. Be nice.
Remember the good old days when Marcelo used to broadcast from the safety of his toilet?
Yeah, of course.
We can't let him do this, with customers in the restaurant. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, it's a little bit problematic.
So, Lux, save us.
Very Yoshi. Very nice. Very
Sorry,
nice.
what was
Where are you heading to, Lux?
I'm heading to the base. I'm heading to the base.
Guys, I can do this all day long. Unbelievable. Nice whiskey, nice girls, nice everything.
There's something to eat, Lux?
Yeah. Can you guess what it is?
Yeah. Looks like
What is
protein
it?
of some sort. Well, I see rice.
Wow, that's good.
Today, Lux, today in Crappy, you're starting to show all kind of German snacks, Australian or English things. Are
Yeah.
you guys insane? I mean, these things, if you guys eat this, you guys wouldn't even come to 35. You would die at 35 eating all this garbage stuff.
I saw them.
Jesus.
I saw Higgins. Well, they were discussing luxury gummy brands. You know, expensive gummy.
For that,
You know what
this
they did?
is nice. This gin is nice. Wow, you guys go.
So, Lux, qu'est-ce que c'est?
Mm.
I think I see some rice in there, but what's the rest of it?
Yeah. So this is sticky rice
Yeah.
with dried onions
Uh-huh.
Here.
and beef,
Need to. What
sun
is
dried beef.
Beef. Okay.
Yeah, beef. So sticky rice,
And
dried
and put the
onions or
gin.
fried onions, and like a beef.
Huh? 45.
Gotcha.
This gin is very nice.
You're eating in the car, Lux.
And what's
Huh?
what's the local time on Uranus right now?
The local
Yeah,
time on
what's
Uranus is,
Guys,
I don't know, about 11 p.m.
this, you see
Okay.
this gin? This gin
Yes.
is
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a French gin. I'm
Mm,
going to
indeed.
give them to drink. I was drinking this gin half of the bottle already yesterday. I don't want to tell you what happened yesterday, but the gin is amazing. The gin is very good.
Don't tell us. Don't tell us. Better that way.
Yeah. And you can also clean the stains off the bar with it too.
No. Listen, you're right. You're right. Exactly, gin. But gin, this gin is actually different. You're going to, if you can buy this one, you're going to understand. This is actually. By the way, Larry, I hate gin. I
Yeah.
absolutely hate gin. I hate it. This I tell you, I drink this one. Completely different taste. You're really going to be surprised. Trust me, you're really going to be surprised. I didn't even believe. Yesterday came my French friend. We drinking this. I tell her, listen. I think the name gin. I think they got fucked up because this is not gin. This is something else that is good, but it's not fucking gin. I don't know what the fuck was it. It's actually good. He completely tastes different. Nah, this is Oshi, nah.
Hey, bye, Magpie.
My, thank you.
Cheers. Cheers.
Marcelo
L'chaim.
became the star of the film, like always.
This is Oshi, nah. Oshi, I told you
I'm
Oshi.
saying
I know
Oshi all the time.
I think everybody
Oshi's
in
a
Japan
Taim.
has a high
Oshi's a
pitched
Taim.
squeaky voice.
Yeah,
What?
no, Oshi means tasty. Oshi means tasty. It means
Oshi means tasty?
Oshi. Yeah.
Oshi.
Oshi. Oshi. Tasty.
Not Oishin. Not Oishin.
Not
Depends
ocean.
on the accent. Depends on the
Venice.
accent.
Yeah,
But it's,
okay. And we have Basil's, Bezos.
and the Sugoyoshi means very tasty. It's like wow.
Yeah.
Now mommy, that gin is Sugoyoshi. סוגוי בן זונה, מאמי. אתה רואה? We also mix Hebrew with Japanese.
Yeah, yeah.
סוגוי בן
Why
זונה.
not?
Yeah, Ben Zona is a son of
And I'm
a
drinking the-
whore, but in Hebrew it's like
Yeah.
something good or bad. Like this thing is a son of a whore, so it's so good it's a son of a whore.
Yeah.
No.
We have a lot of words in Israel.
Yeah.
And so, Lux, was that a snack or was that a main course?
No. Finish. I have a new bottle in the back. This is done. Put in the bottom. Maybe I keep this. I keep the lid.
Do you know what the green thing is?
I'm sorry, once again, Lux.
Do you know what the green thing
Can you
is?
Marcella for a second? The background noise from the restaurant. There he is.
Do you know what the
I'm
green
here all
thing
the
is?
time. I'm with you guys in the ear.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry. Now, what is that
Do you-
seaweed?
What do you think the green thing is?
I said seaweed.
It's banana leaf.
Mommy,
Oh,
put
banana
them
leaves,
music.
okay.
Put music for them. Yeah, give them music, mommy. Make a nice music.
We have super chat from PJ, my dear friend. 10 Aussie dollars. Enjoying the watch Marcelo get drunk stream. So are we. Thank you, man. Thank you. Good to have you here. Yalla, Marcelo,
don't
get
get
drunk.
drunk.
Drink some more.
Yeah. It's getting there. It's getting there. I'm already there, basically. But I'm already drunk naturally. It's okay. It's not big deal.
You know what this reminds me of? I used to live in Gardena, California, when Honda, Nissan, and all the Japanese car companies were headquartered there. And there's nothing like going to a Japanese restaurant full of Japanese car executives getting drunk and singing karaoke. That's the only thing that's missing. Because Marcelo used to start singing.
I'm not into it. You know, they're very much into the karaoke thing. I never sing
Yeah, I
karaoke
know.
in my life.
Yeah.
There are
Well,
15 years in Japan. I never went one.
My friend Nadav. Good to see you, Nadav, my man. Achi, long time. My
There
friend.
it is.
A real life friend from Israel.
מה, יש לנו ישראלים בצ'אט? חבל על
Yes,
הזמן.
yes.
יופי. מה? בן זונה, אחי. יאללה, תבוא. בתקוות. מתאים קפיצה. No, we Israelis something else. You know, I'm still basically Larry. I'm still old school generation Israeli. The new generations, they're completely different than what we are. They are much more polite, much more kind of different. You know, they are not like nasty and crazy like what we used to be. You know,
there are a lot of woke people in Israel too, just like here. Yeah. What is your preferred pronoun?
And I think not only there, you know, I have my friend, my French friend. He have a kid. He's now I think 19 in Japan. You know, half Japanese, basically half Japanese, half French. And he tell me, man, I don't know even if he have a girlfriend. Now you can say, okay, he's gay. Okay, a fucking boyfriend, something, you know, something. Tell me you have something. It seems like he doesn't have nothing, and it's like, yeah. When I was 19, I went with my girlfriend to check that she didn't get pregnant. You know, like the difference in how we used to
Well,
be
Marcelo,
on
young
our
people
19
today,
comparing to now.
young people today don't do anything. They do everything virtually.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
right.
substitute
Yeah.
teaching and in high school, and I said, "Hey, a friend of mine's coming down to visit. He's a very famous pilot. He's got 60,000 hours of total time. Who wants to go up for airplane rides?" And nobody in the class wanted to go because they all said, "Oh,
Oh
we play
shit.
flight simulator on our laptops or on we have phone apps to play flight simulator." Well, I'm not talking about simulating, but go up in an airplane. No, we don't want to do that.
So what? They're afraid to go
Everything.
because the plane might really crash or
No,
something.
they're just
They
too
prefer.
lazy. No, they say why? Because we do the virtual experience on the computer. Heck, when I was 19, I flew from my friend and I rented an airplane from Clay Lacy in Van Nuys. We flew from Hawthorne, California to Seattle, and then we went to. Well, actually, we got stuck in Seattle because the weather closed in, and we were barely qualified. My friend had 50 hours and a license. I didn't have a license at the time, and we were flying visual flight rules. And then the weather came in Seattle. We stayed there for 3 days. It was, it was like, everything today is on the computer or there's an app on the phone, and fewer people do things in real life. And I think that's a pretty big problem. There's
One thing that I didn't, basic on what you say. Something that I never check and I don't even know if it exists. But if it does, it might explain basically what you say, how fucked up things getting. I mean, should I take my phone and check if there is an app called Girlfriend to see
Yeah.
if this
Well, that's
actually can replace it? Because this basically what I imagined it getting now. Because
well,
people getting
what I
completely
saw.
fucked up.
Look, kids are texting. Boys and girls are texting each other, sending each other dirty pictures through their phones instead of getting together and hooking up. So it's yeah. And Terry Smiles in the chat says, we actually played outside and we climbed trees and built tree houses. And now it's like, you have these what they call helicopter parents. When I was a kid, I'd get on my bicycle and my brother would get on our bicycle. We rode around Irving Park, area of Chicago. And, around dinner time, we went back to the house to eat. And nowadays it's like, oh my God, my child, I can't let my child out of my sight. They can't do anything. And if they ride a bike, they have to wear a motorcycle helmet and knee pads. And like, when I was a kid, when you were a kid, if you rode a bicycle and you crashed, you fucked up. You screwed up your kneecap or and now parents don't like
we used to be
anything.
crazy.
Everything is too dangerous. And
Look, Larry, I'm telling you. I mean, we used to go outside, especially when I was a kid. Pretend to be, cowboys or Indians. We used to shoot arrows with needles.
Yeah.
With real needles.
Well, we used to play. Marcelo, do you know what lawn darts is? The game lawn darts. Okay, picture like what you call it? What's the game they play in Britain? Darts, right? The dartboard,
Yeah, okay.
the British pub.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine the dart being 10 times bigger. A 10 times bigger dart. And what you do is you put these like hula hoop targets on the lawn, and then you throw the dart high up in the sky, and so it lands in the hoop, that you put around on the lawn. Okay, and that could go through your fucking skull, And they finally stopped selling the game like 30 years ago. But we had hands, knees, and toes.
Yes, how many people are watching you now?
31.
Wow.
31. So for the 31 people that don't know what we're talking about, what Larry say is that in our time, when used to be 1,000 kids in the neighborhood, only 100 survive. You know,
Yeah, and that's the way God intended it to be. God damn it, you know. Why do you think we have overpopulation now? I mean, no, it's like look. I'll tell, again, my upbringing was a little unusual because my mother survived Auschwitz as a Catholic, right? So I'm a little kid. My dad buys me a swing set, right? And it's got a slide. And my mom says, when you climb up on the slide, just sit down and slide. Don't stand up on top of the slide and wave your hands around it. So that's what I did. And I was like 4 years old, right? 5 years old. And so I fall off the slide into my sandbox. All the wind is knocked out of me. I can't breathe. I don't know what's going on. I'm 5 years old. Never had the wind knocked out of me. All I know is I can't breathe and I'm dying. And my mother looks down at me and says, "I told you not to do that," and walks inside the house. You know, and now the parents would be calling the EMTs and the ambulance and the fire department. It was stupid. Yeah, what's going on now? It's just
I went to Israel. We went to visit some Bedouins. I mean, I have a friend that some Bedouins because the mommy wanted to show mommy how what is the Bedouin food. How, they doing. So we went there. The food, by the way, was amazing. We eat in the floor. With the hands. With pretty traditional food, and it was a little bit in the winter.
Yeah.
So then they had an open. It's not like a grill. I don't know how to say. It's like a kind of can, a big open can with woods and ash, and basically is burning. And he actually warm up the room, and it's open. Basically, if you get too close, you burn yourself.
Catch a fire.
And listen.
Yeah.
And it was the kids, 2 years old, they're 3 years old. He's happy. He saw mommy. He want to go to touch the ash, and mommy said, "No, be careful, be careful." And the father say, "What you doing?" He's like, "He's going to touch the ash." He said, "Let him touch the ash. He touch. He get burned. He's not going to touch again."
Hey, my mother let me put a knife into the electrical outlet. I only did it once. Hey, Terry Smiles says, "I raised my 22-year-old in the Rocky Mountains of Montana, and still here today. The mountain life for a kid is a good life." So, Terry, are you in Montana now? Because I'm in Cody, Wyoming. So I'm just curious. Yeah, I mean, the problem is what people don't understand is everything will kill you. Life will kill you, okay? So don't do anything. Just stay at home. Don't go outside, and don't do anything, it's just so different now. And fortunately for me, I think Wyoming and as Terry Smiles mentioned, Montana, places like this are places that the change comes last. So today in Wyoming, it's like Southern California 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Wow.
Okay. In terms of bullshit. So with any luck, by the time I die, Wyoming won't catch up to idiot places like California and New York, which was the whole idea of moving here.
We have a super chat from
TJ says, "Stay home and throw chairs at each other."
On your own time. $10. Happy Friday. Thank you, Kelly. Good to see you. I'm making some hummus. Look. Kelly, you remember what Marcelo told you about the restaurant?
Yeah. That invitation is still out there.
Thank you, Kelly.
Still on you, say. I see.
Oh boy.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Terry, you're damn right the pandemic didn't affect us. I've never worn a mask and I'm not inoculated. So, and I'm still alive. Yeah, when our governor wanted to lock things down, we sent him a letter reminding him that there's a provision in the Wyoming Constitution that allows every adult Wyomingite to make his or own medical decisions, and he backed off. So, let's see what else we have here.
Keep talking. I'm even having some food here.
Yeah,
So you got to tell us, what are you eating? This?
What?
Are you having some Israeli specialty, or are you having Burger King?
Hummus.
Pita hummus.
Hummus. Yeah, cool.
Ishikasa, Olivier. Oh, Olivier, my French friend. Oh, Olivier. Oh, they tried the gene. Because this is the French gene. They tried the French gene.
Yeah, I don't think it takes much to make Marcelo really, really happy. Probably two drinks.
Oh, they tried the French. Yeah. Ishikaya, this is Oshine. Ishikawa-san. Oshine. Oshi. They tried.
You know what? I kind of wish I was at the restaurant right now just to see what the hell is going on.
Deja vu. Olivier. Olivier, we go Mama San again. No, Ishikaya-san is here. I mean, of course I'm open. Olivier, Ishikaya wants to talk to you. Mazi, your girlfriend again. Olivier always say girls are important. Mommy, Deja vu, mommy? Tell me deja vu. Nanda deja vu. Deja vu déjà? Nanda Jenna.
What déjà vu?
Mommy,
Mama. I don't have a speedster either. Yeah.
How much you love me? Mommy. No camera. Don't worry. There's a camera. This is this. Don't worry, nobody. I'm addicted. I'm an addict, mommy. I'm an addict to the live stream. Chatros? No, I cannot drink Chatros. Look, Chatros. You want to kill my customers with Chatros? You want to drink this, guys? This thing. Watch it, because actually, whoever take a screenshot probably are going to be arrested, because this is illegal, in my opinion. This is completely illegal. This is horrible. This was made by monks. You understand? It was made in France by monks, that they actually make a secret recipe that what the fuck they put inside, and they see God. And God is real with everybody there when they drink this. Trust me. If you have any doubt about any belief you have in your life, you drink this, It will appear to you. It will.
You will see the light.
This is the problem. You would see the light after this. There is a reason why it's green and shiny. Trust me, this is not a good thing. Everything you see green and shiny, think twice before you put it in your fucking mouth. This is not a good thing. Oh, fuck, I'm going to probably lose my mind. You want me to drink a shot of this?
Uh-oh.
And the most fucked up thing about it is that I have none. No, go figure. Why I always do that to myself? Why? Why? But you see, if you're getting fucked up like me, and your brain fuse doesn't work, you get a Rolex for retail. Think about it. You might not live long, but you might get something for
At
retail.
least you'll be happy.
Yeah. Let's drink the Chartreuse. I'm actually cleaning glasses for Chartreuse. Or actually, we can do these glasses. Olivier, this is good, this. Yeah, okay. Well, you want to give Ishika-san Chartreuse? Ishika-san, you want to try Chartreuse? This drink.
Marcelo's goal for the evening
You want to
is
try
to get
this?
5 of his customers
Okay,
to drink
this is
$5,000
Olivier's
worth of
favorite.
booze.
Yeah, this is Olivier's favorite. And mommy, tell me, please forgive me. Okay, give me and let's prepare more glasses here. Olivier, don't put too much because you're
Yeah,
going to
Hans,
kill people.
if we call Austin Daniels, he'll just go over there and start drinking.
Yeah, me and Ishikaya were drinking, and Olivier. Ishikawa-san. Ishikawa-san, let's try Chartreuse. This is Olivier's favorite.
Hey, PJ,
Olivier's
thank you for
favorite.
keeping track. Marcelo is cooked. I'd probably say baked, but same
This
difference.
is Chartreuse.
What's going on?
Boy.
Yeah, your friend PJ has been coming up to keep track. Cognac,
What?
whiskey, gin, and now chartreuse.
I see 10
Marcelo
people.
is cooked.
100 people.
Hey, the Watch Apprentice. Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining.
Wow.
No watch talk right now.
That was strong. Smell it, mommy. This is Sugoya Bai. This is very Yabai.
What's going on?
This is very Yabai.
What's going on, Marcelo?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Yeah, you know, Shika, always when you come, I'm happy. But now extra happy. Maybe I'm not happy. Yeah, mommy's unhappy now.
Hey, Bear Clooney, hot watcher.
Sugoya Bunai, ne? Yeah, Bunai is dangerous, ne? One more Chartreuse. One more Chartreuse. Let's do one more Chartreuse, mommy. You have to take a little bit. Very, very short. Okay, let's wait. Mommy, give me one more glass. We do very, very short for her. Yeah. Here. Very, very short for her. Very short. Short. Olivier, for me. Choto. Half, like, okay, choto means a little bit. Choto is okay. A little bit more. One more glass, mommy. One more glass. Everybody wants Chartreuse now. Olivier is famous to finish the bottle.
Actually, that's great.
I know. You always finish it. Mommy, one more glass. One more. What? Two glasses. More two glasses. Give me more 2 glasses. Guys, this is the way we work. Give me 2 glasses, mommy. Yeah, more 2 glasses. Olivier has more 2 glasses of Chartreuse. Wow. This is the drink. You have to try this.
Hey, what happens in Tokyo gets
This is the
broadcast
drink of the
worldwide
angel.
on YouTube.
Ooh. Yalla, kampai. Hi.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Super chat.
Wait, I'm muting for a second. Diggler, $10. Go buy some smokes. Thank you, Diggler. I don't smoke anymore, but maybe you refer to myself. Thank you, dear.
Mommy, Olivier already like almost half bottle. You already got the half bottle, mommy. Yeah. Mommy, she says like toothbrush. Toothpaste. It tastes like toothpaste. I see. Tastes like toothpaste. Yeah, but this is what French like, huh?
It tastes like toothpaste.
Listening to Marcelo.
It tastes like toothpaste.
I told you what to.
So this is made. This is made with. This is made by monks with a lot of herbs that nobody knows what actually they do.
I don't know what this is, but I'll sell it to my customer. Yeah, that's what he said. It tastes like toothpaste. Trust your Colgate.
Jonana means 16 herbs or something?
Oh, boy.
17th century. I see. It's old.
For like 400 years.
400 years in believing in hallucinations. Olivier, this is not a good thing. This is a creation of a cat. Olivier. This is not a good thing you just said, but I love you anyway. You know, it's okay. Wow. Chartreuse. You know, look, I'm going to tell a story. It was only 3 of us, 3 guys, and we finished the whole
A chair
bottle.
and a 12-year-old girl.
We finished the whole bottle. 2 hours later, I saw Donald Duck, and I saw I think aliens, and I talked to ghosts. I nearly saw ghosts. Yeah. You know, we've been 3 people. I talked to 20. I don't know where the 20 people came, but I realized that I talked to chairs and I talked to Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, chairs come back to life. Everything become alive when you drink Isha Truth. Yeah, it's a little bit crazy.
Oh God.
Yeah. Now you understand. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm going to tell you something. Now you understand. Yeah. Now you understand why monks make this. Why they continue being monks by drinking this every time. They have a conversation on daily basis, Olivier. What are you talking about?
I'm lying down a little bit.
Yeah. I wish I could join you. Yeah, what am I saying?
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah, Jägermeister.
Is there echo?
No, it's fine.
No, this is 100 times worse than Jägermeister. Jägermeister is for children, it's for kids. This thing is actually, I mean, it doesn't mean this is for serious people, because when you drink this, you're getting fucked up. But this is dangerous. It's not Jägermeister. Yeah, Jägermeister is for babies, you know? Yeah, when you have a 4 year. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's like a syrup. Look, I have a German friend. When you feel sick, you take Jägermeister. When your kid is 3 years old and making noise, you pretend that the kid is sick. You give him a half bottle of Jägermeister and you fucked up the baby. Yeah, this is Jägermeister. You know, it's like, this is what you do.
Fucked up, baby.
He's like, my son, 3 years old. Yeah, he got fucked up. He's okay. Give him Jägermeister, no problem. Then the kid leave you alone for 3 months. It's okay. Oh, Olivier. we go to
Stream is
the
copyright 2023 by this or this. No portion of this stream may be used or rebroadcast by anyone at any time, subject to the penalties of YouTube and any and all civil remedies available to listeners.
No, listen. We went to a club in Shibuya. I was already, I was already fucked up. We drink, and then the bartender. I saw the bottle of Jägermeister. I saw the Jägermeister. I feel like the glass and I'm drinking, and then I go to the bartender and I tell him just put soda because.
Oh, we lost the stream.
Put vodka and man, he actually completely fucked me up. Yeah. Man, remember when I stole the bottle of Jägermeister? Yeah, you remember when you wanted to steal the whole fucking screen?
Hey. Hey, Speedy. Good to see you, man. Partner Paul, hello, man. My son from Philippines.
It was nice today.
Oh, I'm a little tired.
Yeah.
Didn't sleep much.
Guys, I got fucked up on a fucking Shatros. The Shatros fucked me up. Yeah.
We couldn't tell. I'm
You
glad you
want to
said
talk
that.
to them?
We want to talk to your customers, Marcelo.
Yeah.
We need to talk to your customers.
Look, I have my French friend. He think that if you're going to tell you guys, oh, you guys don't have a life, you guys don't need the streams, you guys are fucked up. He actually
Hey,
think
Marcelo,
hurt you guys.
put that
He
fucking
doesn't
son of
know
a
how
bitch on the
resistant you
camera.
guys are.
Have him say that to our faces.
Come talk to the losers. Come, Olivier, come.
I'm a loser.
Man, these guys are bulletproof, Olivier. What are you talking about? They are bulletproof. You cannot hurt these guys. Everything you shoot at them, they shoot back like a boomerang. These guys are fucking bulletproof. Forget about it, Olivier. You're not drunk enough. Yeah. Okay, we do one more round with the Chatros, and then I might join you, fuck. I mean, with this shit, I mean, who knows what I might say? Jesus Christ. This is horrible. I think I need another whiskey just to balance up.
Hey, Marcelo, take two. They're small.
You understand that I need that whiskey to balance up the Chatros. The Chatros is worse than the whiskey. Mommy, Benzona, almost 1 o'clock in the night. Mommy, how much you love me? Give me licky licky. Licky licky. Mommy. Cutie. See you later.
And partner Paul, he's drinking everything.
I miss my chin. Yeah, it was good. No, Friday is not okay. Today was okay. Depends. We had the we had very quiet vibe. I mean, today also was tired. I think. It was like, yes, from downstairs, I look no, this would happen. Actually, we forgot to lock the door because sometimes we lock the door and we fuck the customers inside, right? No, just kidding. No. It's a long story with a mistranslation that I did once. But but you remember once we've been with Alex here, we stayed till almost 4 o'clock in the morning. So we've been with. I remember with Alex, we've been here with Alex till 4 o'clock in the morning, drinking and got completely fucked up. It was you, Alex, Atwan, before he had this girlfriend that now put him in prison. Yeah. No, this is very similar because Chicago is a friend actually. No. The high level friends.
Big in Japan tonight. Big in Japan. All right.
No, it's great. It's great. Yeah,
Hey, Mookie.
He helped me tonight lightly.
Mookie.
Hello, Mookie.
Hey, Mookie. But
All right
there
from
is
Mookie.
here. You here? Mm, mm. Uh, well,
Hey, this I'm gonna have to
guys,
say
let's see.
goodbye. I gotta actually have a phone call I have to make in 7 minutes. So I'm gonna say good morning or
Uh,
good night, Marcelo and Dis, and hope you guys have a good day.
Yeah.
talk to
Thank you.
talk to producer. Yeah, talk to producer Mark. I mean, he also disappeared for a while. I wanted to visit him
Yeah,
also.
Okay.
I know he's been busy. He's starting up a new business, so he's
Mm,
been running around. But when I talk to
mm.
him,
La-
I'll let him know.
Larry, thank you for hopping
Yeah,
on and all your help. And have a great day, man.
You too. See you later. Bye.
See ya. Bye bye.
Larry. Yeah, this I'm still with you a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Till you,
Yeah.
yeah, look, it's your live stream, it's your thing. If you want to close to take a sleep or to close to see something else, don't pay attention to me. Do whatever you want to do. This.
But I want to
Don't
talk to
worry.
you. You don't want to talk?
No, I want to talk. No, I just said in case because you're doing this already. How long? Like 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't know if you want to. I don't want to feel bad that you have to stay in the stream because I am on. This is what I'm trying to say. If you want
Don't
to
worry.
close,
It's
you can
okay.
close anytime.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
good,
Thank
good.
you for
Because
considering.
look, I like you. You know that. I enjoy this. I enjoy what we're doing now. So
Thank you very much.
you know you used to you open streams a couple of times. You send me links. Sometimes I didn't jump it because of my personal time. Sometimes it was
Yeah.
like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. I saw the invitations, but I was like, hey man, I mean, I'm sorry, kind of. But this is actually very good time for me. Well, by the way, wait, what time is now in Israel? Just as a
Almost
curiosity.
almost 6, almost 6 p.m.
Ah, yeah. So usually times like this now, and yeah, maybe now is a little bit late. It's actually funny because now it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm still on, and the restaurant is open, but I mean, not actually open, but open with the customer that I have here. But it doesn't happen that often.
Yeah.
This is very kind of rare situations. I mean, normally now I am home already sleeping, actually.
Yeah.
But 1 hour before, 2 hours before, in not in regular basis, I pretty much can join a stream because it might be when normally I close the restaurant. You see, it's
Ah.
actually funny when I say normally close the restaurant 2 hours before, and now I am here in the restaurant. You see, so it's very interesting. Depends in people, in what situations the people or time you on. Now is yeah. Now is now. This kind of crazy evening now.
Yeah.
I don't know for how long
Yeah.
I'm going to stay today, actually. But this is wow. This didn't happen for a long time. They say that long in a shop. I mean, I already have my shop for 12 years. I remember days that, especially before Corona. I mean, that
Yeah.
again, not in regular basis, but you know, maybe once a month or no, actually, it's not exactly once. It's not exactly a period. It depends on the customer, and used to appear at the times that I stay with customers until 2 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean 4 o'clock in the
Yeah.
well, really stay with them long. This didn't happen basically since Corona started, and today is maybe the first time since after Corona that I see myself in the restaurant with customers 1 o'clock in the morning, my time.
Mm.
So this is kind of a rare scenario that I didn't see this for a very long time. So I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah. Right.
Make me
May there
happy.
be many
Make
more.
me happy.
Many more.
No, if it's going to be more, I'm not going to tell you that it makes me happy because it makes me tired. But it's good for business. It's good
Yeah,
if
exactly.
it means you stay with
Ma-
it means it's the VIP. It means you pay good and you're happy, you know. So
Maybe you need another
yeah,
employee.
yeah. Um, it really depends, you know. Depends in because we had in general today is great. Tomorrow I have only one table already, 4 people
Wow.
tomorrow. So you see, it's not like that amazing, and it's very. That's why I don't have. Yeah, that's why I don't have employees. But also when I used to have somebody working for us, he always used to be as a part-time job. He never was really an employee, always part-time job because even in my best days, and by the way, my shop is now 12 years, you know, so I'm talking to you on that, let's talk before Corona, on 10 years period.
Yeah.
Um, always used to be ups and downs, always is like this, like a roller coaster, you know, always. And
Yeah.
you cannot hire an employee when you have this all kind of movements because you know you hire somebody today and today you have only one couple. It doesn't even pay the rent, you know, and not even
Mhm.
mention you need to pay a salary of that day for somebody that you're hiring. It didn't work nice, you know. And
Yeah.
with me and mommy, it does work because look, I uh, I had months, you know, yeah. Look, you guys can see from my watches. By the way, I don't have apartment, I don't have a car, so and I don't have kids, so it might explain why I can save more money than others. Um, but beside that, um, you know, when you work in a place, if you say, "Hey, I get you $1,000 a month, or $2,000 a month, or whatever," every month you're supposed to get that money. You cannot say, "Hey, this month I didn't get money, but next month I'm going to get 2,000." It doesn't work, right? But it work when
Mhm.
you are an owner, you know, where hey, I wasn't in minor, but I had zero salary. You know, this is what it work when you basically how we say honor. You know, yo yo nana mayen. No, yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing. That yeah, the Chartreuse, he rocked. I think like a thousand or something. It's not so much. And mommy wanted to sell one more Chartreuse. So you go home. Nice. I'm dead. By the way, today also I play tennis in the morning, but with old people, with the mama sons. I went because with Shay was supposed to go to actually hit the wall, and I came. It was late. Let's meet 10 o'clock. So I came 10 o'clock there or 10:30. Yeah, I'm late. I'm late. So he actually, I think he came like 11:30 or something because I am in the way. I'm in the way. Now I'm hitting, and during the time I'm hitting, it was Obucha, like an old guy. Odison, come to me. And he talking Japanese. I did not understand what they say, but from his gesture, I understood you want me to go there. So I went, and it was like six or 10 old. I think was one grandma, and the rest is all grandpas. And we want to hit with you. I said okay, and they're doing the doubles. So we're playing doubles, and there is always like 6 people sitting. We play, they enjoy me play, and then normally they need to do who play, and then you sit. No, you don't sit. You stay. You VIP. You stay. We always the free. Yeah, yeah. All the time, three guys change, and I was like there for 4 hours. They, they kill me for 4 hours. I need to be there, and they. Yeah, no, no, mommy was happy because she told me this guy, this is actually Sinagawa. This guy is a fucking heavy people, like they are rich. You should be connected to them, you know. They might come to the shop. Good for business. Yeah, good for business. So I said, yeah, no. The problem is, yeah, it's good for business, and you need to make sure you don't kill one of them. Yeah. Mm.
I mean, fucking good.
Okay. Fall in love with me. Olivier, this is a brilliant idea. Mommy, what do you think? Olivier. Love you, Olivier. Just throw the Buddha. Yeah. Yeah, Olivier is great. Yeah. What an evening. Jesus Christ. Mommy, more 2 shots of Shatroza would lose myself. Shatroza is a very special drink. Guys, whoever listens to this show, don't ever buy Shatroza. In case you want to go, in case you believe in aliens and you never saw one, trust me, after you drink, you're going to see so many aliens, you're going to be fucking tired of them. Wow. This, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. No, you saw that drink that I showed you, that Chartreuse.
Yeah.
Don't ever drink that. I mean, that drink is so much rough. Unbelievable.
Yeah. I don't drink. I only drink beer, not other.
That thing is bad. It's bad. Look, I like I said before, if you believe in something, or somebody tell you that something exists and you don't believe, but you have kind of doubts, one bottle of Chartreuse, you're going to see that.
What you saw aliens? You saw aliens?
I saw everything. Aliens, Donald. I was talking to Donald Duck for 2 hours. What are you talking about? He was next to me. 2 hours I
Sure
talked to Duck. You know?
you didn't take acid, DMT or
Yeah.
something?
No, Chartreuse, that drink fix for you the LSD, everything. I mean, this drink is like fucking dangerous, like fuck. It fuck you up in ways that you have no idea, no idea. I
Mm.
told Olivier, man, I mean, this drink is dangerous. It is made by monks. You understand? It's made by
Yeah.
monks since the 17th century. And that monk house,
Yeah.
that monk house exists since that time, because when they do that drink, they believe in the next generation. I mean, they're getting so fucked up that
Uh,
they talking to Jesus is a member club there.
mm,
What are you
mm.
talking about? It's a friendly member club with this approach. They they don't believe in Jesus. They see him in daily basis.
Mm.
This is what I tell you. They see Jesus in daily basis. It's like one of the crew.
Mm.
So this is what Chartreuse is.
Mm.
I don't think you want to go there.
Mhm.
This is heavy as fuck. You know, now they have, I'm going to say in Japanese, kafucho. Kafucho, you call this? Ma, kafucho is the hair fever? Hair fever. Kind of, yeah, hair fever. It's like poly fever or something. So I think
Mm.
after being in Japan now for 15 years, I think it's starting to affect me a little bit. It makes your breath a bit hard. You feel a little bit difficult to breathe, and you know, look very sore or something. It's kind of yeah, you feel like shit actually. Well, we put this in the place. So usually for me as a foreigner, half Moroccan, half Polish, I guess, doesn't supposed to affect. This actually affect more Asian people, but but when you're here for a very long time, this kind of poly increasing in your nose, and in the end, it will affect you one day. So so I think for me, I started to feel more sensitive for that shit.
Mm.
I never actually thought I'm going to admit this, but it seems maybe also, yeah, it affects you, and also you're getting older, and you're getting more vulnerable. more vulnerable for that stuff. So yeah, but I still don't need the. I still actually don't need the heavy medications that mommy needs. Mommy actually take more kind of medications for this shit. This actually appearing twice a year for for the version. You know, it's actually every Japanese every person actually is sensitive for different versions of different seasons. Mommy is actually sensitive for two types of poly that come twice a year in two seasons a year. Um, I I don't know. I never really got a problem. I think I got more sensitive, a little bit sensitive this year now for this one, but I still actually don't need medication. So I'm going to say for this year, I think I'm still good. Let's see what happens next year. But this year, I think I'm still okay. Kind of. A little bit annoyed, but I can survive, if it makes sense. This is this year. Oh, why Larry left? Larry! מה מדי שבוע? Yeah, I think when Nishikaya want to go back, yeah, we live like this. אתה שם?
כן, אני נרדם נראה לי.
אז תסגור את הסטרים, זה בסדר, אני גם... זה אין בעיה.
אוקיי. טוב, thanks for being here, Marcelo.
Yeah.
When are you going home?
Yeah, I have no idea. This is a very bad question to ask. Um, אוקיי, אני אגיד לך בעברית, תגיד להם שאתה סוגר את הסטרים וזהו, כאילו. Yeah,
Okay.
kind of.
Okay, guys. Thank you all for watching. I'm running on very little sleep, so I'm gonna get some Z's. Thanks for those who super chatted, upvoted, all the panelists, and then yeah, thanks, and we'll see you again soon, hopefully.
Yeah, guys.
So
Yeah, guys, don't forget to upvote and like this said before. Thank you so much for the contributors of this channel, the guys that like super chat and support this. This going to do this in more often. Today was a special. It was great, but yeah, it's
Thank you.
know, different times, different things. This does tribute a lot in so many channels and so many places, but you will do this one more time, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So later, have a great
Good.
Friday, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye bye.